Hello, welcome. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me on this Super Sunday, maybe Saturday night where you are, it could be Sunday evening where you are, wherever you are in the world, welcome. And I'm excited to be live with you today, so I'm just waiting for mine to show up here. So I'm sending everyone so much love on this wonderful day. It is a bit rainy here in the UK. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. Hey Ling, great to have you here, honey. Thank you for being here. I'm just waiting for it to come up my side. Happy Sunday to you. There we go. I am live. Okay, let me just hit that thumbs up button myself. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up as well. There we go. Okay, all is well. Guess what? I've got my phone back. I'm so excited. My phone was out of order. I had no phone from Thursday to Saturday, but I had my phone back yesterday. I got like a little crease in the side here. So I had to have it sorted out. So I'm really grateful that my phone is back and all is well with my phone. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to use my tablet anyway because it ran quite well last time. So we're going to do a live then. So let's do a message, and Ling, just to let you know, on this device as well, I can't put subscribers only mode on, so you will get some keyboard warriors coming in today. So you may have to work today. So we had quite a few coming in the other day. So if you just keep an eye on the chat for me, that would be really helpful. So welcome, Justin. Great to have you here, honey. Lisa, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, they're coming in already, so if you can just time them out. Lisa, I've just been saying, you know, I haven't got subscribers mode on, so we're going to get the keyboard warriors in. So if you can keep an eye on the chat for me, that would be really helpful. I'm so excited for our little trip coming up as well. Hey, Yashi, you've got 3 mods in the house today, so the chat should be protected here. So thank you for being here. Yashi, if you can keep an eye on the chat for me as well, that would be really helpful. So I'm going to start then with the beautiful Ling. Says, hi, Liz Zesty, working on the changes and letting go of what he asked to so we can be in union. Remember, it's also about you doing your work as well. You're both doing your work. It's about surrender and trusting and self-love and all of that good stuff. So what's the energy around the connection today? A message from SD to me to Ling. So what's the message around the connection? So we've got listen. So I feel this is definitely about listening to the intuition, the guidance that you're both receiving. So I do feel he's listening to that. And he's starting to understand wherever he is. So we've got staycations. So what I'm connecting with here is wherever he is listening now. Okay, he's starting to understand what he is, you know, what he does need to do, what he is needing to do. And that's a reminder for you as well that he does understand what he needs to do. So it's about trusting him as well. The desire is always there, remember. It says your love is protected and safe. So what I'm feeling again coming through here is, until you're ready for union, both of you, because it's not just about him being ready, it's about both of you being ready, remember, because you're saying there, is he doing what he needs to do? But it's also about you doing what you need to do as well. You're protected. So you're both feeling the mutual desire for each other. It says the passion and love you feel is undeniable and it can't be shaken. So remember that this passion and desire is undeniable. He's listening to his intuition. That's what he needs to do. So he said, I hate being anywhere that you're not. So this is what he's realizing. Wherever he is, he's realizing he isn't enjoying being where he is because you're not there. Okay, he's saying, I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm thinking it. Of course he is. If you're doing what you're doing, he's going to be doing what he's doing. And that's what you're being reminded. Okay, but I do feel you are learning to surrender because you got the Queen of Coins. This is you being you. So you are a lot stronger now than you were anyway. You know, you're working on yourself, you're giving back to yourself. This can also be about career, projects, goals, sorting money out, you know, sorting out your life, you doing you. So the angels are recognizing that you're doing your part here. So you've got to trust that wherever he isn't enjoying being there because you're not there. So he is listening to his intuition on this. It's like he is being directed to you. He knows what he needs to do. So let's see what he's feeling in this separation. What's he feeling in the separation? Thank you, mods, for looking after the chat for me. So he's saying, what was I thinking? Okay. and he's saying, I'm a mess. So he's saying, I'm a mess right now. What was I thinking? So he's going over all the things in his head, you know, that he's done, and he's saying, what was I thinking, doing that, acting that way? So he is coming to terms with certain things where he is. And, you know, the staycation can also be about having time off from work or being at home, you know. So it's like being at home but having time for yourself. And he may well be doing that as well. You know, like he may have some time off from wherever he is, but he's doing some deep thinking. So just be aware that whatever he's hearing right now, it's coming into his awareness for a reason. So I feel he's being communicated through things he hears. So it could be something he overhears, something he's watching. It's got a message in there. It could be a song. So he's definitely receiving his guidance. And that's what I feel you're being guided to trust it. But he is still a mess. That's why you're being protected. And he is communicating with you that he doesn't like being anywhere that you aren't. I hope that helps, okay? So big thank you to everyone who's in the house. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for being here. Have a beautiful Sunday. We're going to do a message for Yash. He says, hi Liz, any messages from my DM? So what's your message coming through? So we've got, I was lying awake thinking of you just now. So your person had a restless night or a sleepless night, okay? I was lying awake thinking of you just now and wondered if you were thinking about me. So you're definitely on each other's mind, especially at night, because that's where all the healing takes place. You know, that's where he's lying awake thinking about you. That's where he's going over things in his head. And he's saying, today I forgot to buy half of the stuff I was supposed to because I can't stop thinking about you. So he may have been shopping, like just general food shopping, you know, over the last day or so, or he's been going somewhere he was supposed to buy something or do something, and he lost track of his own thoughts because he was thinking about you. So he's letting you know that you're on his mind, okay? So it's like he's saying, you're on my mind. The block in my throat. I can't stop thinking about you. I want to tell you that. And he's curious about what you're doing as well. So he's saying, I wonder what you're doing. So he could well be watching you, looking online, you know, seeing what you're up to on social media. So he's definitely got his eye on you and he's wondering what's going on. So you're on his mind. I hope that helps, okay? So big thank you to everyone who's in the house today. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. It really does help. We got Fairy 4 with a donation. Thank you. Messages from M. Thank you. So what's the message from M today? What's the message from M for you today? So first card flying out here is, I'm barely containing my desire for you. So there's lots of desire right now. So you're going to be feeling the heat, the kundalini, okay? And he's saying to you, maybe I should just get out of this situation. So there's a situation he's in that he wants to get out of. And he is aware of that because he's thinking about that right now. I need to get out of this situation. Maybe that's what I should do. Could we meet up for a little while? I want to stare into your eyes. And I've done a reading coming up in next week's videos. And it talks about how the masculine likes to look at the feminine. You know, so he's saying, I want to look at you. I want to stare at you. So what he's really saying is, I've got all this desire for you right now, and I'm wondering if we can meet up. So he's thinking about coming to you or connecting with you. There's going to be some kind of face-to-face communication or conversation, and he wants to look into your eyes, but he has got to get out of something first. Or even if he does come to you now, he's still got something he needs to release and get out of. Okay, but he can't contain this desire for you. So he wants to come to you. He wants to connect with you. He wants to be around you. And he's saying, I actually watched a tarot reading to see how you felt about me. Okay, so maybe something popped up into his awareness. So it's not like he's been searching for a tarot reading, but something could well have crossed his path. You know, on social media nowadays, these things pop up. So he may well have something popped up and then he carried on watching it because it was resonating with him. And you'd be surprised how often that happens as well. So he's got all this desire for you right now. He's thinking about you. And he's missing you. You're missing each other. So you're going to be feeling that way too. It says fed up and frustrated with the current circumstances. So the current circumstances are that you're not physically together, but you want to be. And you're both feeling the desire and the passion. And you want to be together. But for whatever reason or whatever is in the way, whatever the situation is, you're struggling with that, okay? But it's because there's inner child wounds being healed, and that's why there is a separation or retreat. So it's going to happen because he can barely contain his desire. So I do feel he's going to be moving forward towards you soon. And we've got, 6 of Swords. Things are getting easier as you move towards June over the next 6 weeks or so. So it could well be communication coming in over the next 6 days or 6 weeks or between now and June. But things are going to get easier. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing is for Jennifer. Thank you for the donation. Message cards from Adam, please. So what's the message coming through from Adam today for you? I just love you so much. One card out. I just love you so much. Now, he may not be acting that way that you can see right now, but that's what he's feeling. Okay, that's his feelings for you. I love you so much. This is what he's aware of. So what's he feeling in the separation? He's saying, have I done the right thing? Probably not. So he's going over his behaviour, recognising he's not done the right thing in the past. You know, if I've done the right thing, probably not. And this can also be staying away from you. So you've got this drama here. So you're being protected. So you're being reminded here that even though he loves you and he knows he hasn't done the right thing by behaving the way he did or staying away, and he wants to come forward, there's still some drama around here. You know, the 5 of Wands is conflict. So there's still some drama that you're being protected from. And that's what you're being reminded of. I know you get frustrated with things and you want things to move forward, but God really does have your back. And there is a plan. So don't involve yourself in any drama or gossip right now. And I feel you're being protected from that in some way, shape or form. So that could be something he's going through in his life. You don't want to be dragged into that. So remove yourself from situations that take away your peace. So it's like God has removed you from a situation so that you can focus on peace. That's what you're being reminded. So you're being given peace right now. So focus on just living your life and doing you and being okay with things. And he'll come when you least expect it. So yeah, it could be during a vacation. There could be a holiday coming up or a date. So it could happen during a holiday, like a vacation date, or a specific date. So this could be during a date that matters. It could be a birthday. It could be an event, you know, like something specific. Like obviously we've had an occasion like Christmas, Valentine's Day. So it could be an upcoming event that matters. And it could be during a holiday. So what I'm feeling with this vacation is it's like a holiday date. You know, like the 4th of July or something like that. So I feel that's when there's going to be some kind of contact, or that's when you're going to, you know, the universe is going to create the way for you to come together, because I feel that's what's going to happen. I don't feel this is going to be anything that's forced. It's going to happen naturally. And you need strength, and so does he. So everything's happening for a reason. I know you get frustrated, but you still love him. Otherwise, you wouldn't be asking about him. So you have to trust that he does love you too, and things are shifting here. But when the time is right, you'll be brought forward together. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Zabia, thank you for the donation. What has Maddie asked tarot readers about me, and what have they told him about me? Okay, well, let's see what's going on with him first. Okay, everything reminds me of you. So he may have asked a reader or someone, okay, about why he keeps getting signs, why everything he does or everywhere he goes or everything he sees is reminding him of you. So it feels like that's what he's been asking about, because it may have been blowing his mind a little bit, you know, getting on his nerves, because he's thinking, I just can't forget about you. Why? What's going on? There's something going on here. So he may well have asked about that. And these people, whoever they are, have explained why, because you're being guided back together. It's destiny. And he can't sleep. He said, I just want to sleep because then I can dream of being with you. So he dreams about you as well. So he may have spoke to someone about dreams he's had of you. He's being reminded of you in his dreams, but he's being reminded of you everywhere. But I feel it's so much more than that. He may be struggling to sleep. So he may have spoke to someone about sleep issues. And this could be a doctor. You know, it could be, I'm not sleeping very well. But when he is sleeping, he's dreaming of you. So that's what he's had a conversation about. If he has spoke to a reader or if he has spoke to someone, it may not be a reader necessarily. It could be anyone. It could be a friend. It could be someone who's a little bit more spiritual than him. You know, I'm dreaming about this person. I can't get this person out of my head. I'm seeing this person everywhere. Why? So that's what's going on. And I feel that he may have spoke to someone about his sleep habits, because he may not be sleeping very well. And that's affecting him as well. I hope that helps, okay? Anjuan, thank you for the donation. Anjuan says, hi Liz, any message from my DM is 3D thoughts towards me. So what's the message coming through for you today? What's the message coming through? So you've got the Emperor. So he is stepping into his power here. He's saying to you, I want to take a step forward because I'm remembering who I am. I want to go for this because I want you. So he's saying, I want it and I'm going to get it. So what he's saying is, I want you and I'm going to get you. So he's stepping into his power. He's saying, please don't be with anyone else. I can't bear it. So you've got bear, which is about strength. So you may even be seeing brown bears, or polar bears, which is a sign to keep going, to not give up, to remember your strength. But I feel he's perhaps a bit worried here that you're going to move on, or there's someone else around you. There may be someone else around you. Could be a karmic partner, could be someone else, but it's like he's feeling and sensing that you may have had enough, or you may be having other options, or there's other things you've got going on, because he's saying, please don't be with anyone else. It's going to kill me if you do. So this is helping him to step up. So you pulling your energy back is assisting the connection here. So yeah, he's gaining understanding. And he understands that he wants to be with you and he needs to make changes to make that happen. He just does not want you moving on. So, yeah, I mean, they show me in my mind, yeah, I mean, there it is, the Knight of Cups, but they show me in my mind the Chariot. So I feel between now and June, July, things are going to shift forward. There's going to be a movement. But he wants to be able to give something to you. You know, and he's also working on his finances right now. So he could be dealing with a financial obligation, a responsibility. He could be trying to freeze finances up in some way, but he's definitely taking control of his life here to step forward, because he knows and he's got that understanding that he does not want you with anybody else. So if you're seeing bears, that's the reason why. I hope that helps, okay? Empress 43, thank you for the donation. Messages from CJ. So what's the message coming through today from CJ for you? What's the message coming through from CJ? Give me a little bit of fear. So, yeah, there may be some fear. CJ may be going through some fear right now. So we've got the Four of Coins, yeah. So the message coming through very clearly for you is you need to surrender right now. Okay, surrender and give this to heaven. Be okay with the when, the how. Try and breathe yourself back into the now. Because he's saying, I'm lying awake thinking of you. Okay, so he has been having restless nights, sleepless nights. You may have even connected with that too. You know, you may have had a few sleepless nights, or maybe you've had some vivid dreams when you've been asleep, so you may be tired. But I feel he's a bit tired. But he said, I was lying awake thinking of you just now, wondered if you were thinking about me. So it feels like, you know, his last night when he was asleep, you know, like last night, or his last night. So this could be, depends where you are in the world, obviously, so it could be right now. But he said, I'm thinking about you. But he also wants to come forward equally. And he may have to release something to be able to be with you, something material, something he's built up in his life, something he's, you know, got going on. And there's fear around that, because I am getting fear. So he may also be lying awake thinking about what he needs to do or what he needs to change to make this a reality with you. So the big message I've got coming through for you here is to surrender, because when you give it to God, things move forward. And also forgive anything that's happened. So there may need to be a forgiveness. So he may well come forward with an apology. So he could also be lying awake at night thinking about apologising to you and moving things forward with you in that way. So I feel an apology will come. Surrender, give it to God. Don't think, when's this going to happen? How is it going to happen? Just give that to heaven and allow things to unfold naturally. Okay? So yeah, he's going to come home. So, and you will look back at this and you'll think, what was I ever worrying about? What was I ever stressing about? So you did it. You've remembered who you truly are. So you've remembered who you are. So that's the message for you. You know, remember your power, your value, your worth. And then you don't sit around waiting or worrying or stressing. You know, you just remember your truth, that you're under the same moon, that you have power, that there's goodness there. There could well be some communication coming in between you, between now and the next full moon. So obviously we've got the new moon coming up, and then the full moon, I think it's on the 13th. Yeah, 13th. So between now and the 13th, I feel this is you getting your strength back and your power and remembering your truth. I hope that helps, okay? Justine, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from Zika's energy has shifted, I can tell. He's been more open and attentive since I've been focusing on me and attaching. And there you go. That's proof to you that that's absolutely the right thing to do, okay? How did he feel last time he seen me? So how is he feeling, first of all? And remember, you know, working on breath work calms you down. You know, and obviously I know I haven't had a phone. I've got my phone now. Luckily, it's back. But, you know, I've no phone from Thursday to Saturday, what should have been a routine 4-hour repair ended up going in properly. And, you know, even on Thursday, I was quite stressed out, and now I'm kind of chilled out a little bit. It's like it's calmed me down. So again, it's like God will bring things in or take things away to calm you down, to relax you. And it's like he's saying, I want to heal, will you help me? So it's like what he's saying is, he can feel that you've been detaching and working on you, and he's wondering how you've done that. So it's like he's saying, I want to heal too, will you help me? So he can sense that you're in your Empress power here. So he can sense that you've shifted your own energy. Now, I'm not saying it's all wonderful for you. You know, you'll have moments where you're fine, and then you'll have moments where you have a panic. You know, and that's when you call on your angels, that's when you breathe. But what I'm feeling is he wants to heal himself. He wants to align with your energy. He wants to be more relaxed. And he's saying, will you help me? Okay, so he could well contact you and say, you know, what you're up to, how you do, you know, to try and find out what you're doing. Yeah, he's making a decision right now. Let's see what this, I just want to pull a card from this card as well. So the angels are reminding you that it will be worth it, because when it's back and forth, it's not worth it because it stresses you out too much. So yeah, he's not sleeping right now. So there's a healing that needs to occur. So what I'm feeling is he's going through something within himself, something emotional, that's keeping him awake at night, and he's not sleeping because of it. And that's also because he needs to make a decision. So if you're having any tooth pain, and they're giving me that right now here as I'm connecting with this card, if you're having any tooth pain, it's about decisions he needs to make. So he's having a sleepless night, or he's restless because he's got decisions to make. Now, these decisions can be about being with you, but I feel it's more than that. It's about his lifestyle in general, things he's been doing that he doesn't want to do anymore. So he wants to take back control of his life, and he's wondering how to do that because you seem to have done that. Remember, he will see you differently than how you see you. You know, because you may see yourself as a big hot mess. You might think, well, I'm doing my best. But he feels and senses your energy change, that you've been detaching, you've been working more on you. And he's thinking, you can help me to do the same thing, to get answers and decisions. So I feel he's very confused right now about what he needs to do next. But remember, it's not your job to fix him or rescue him. Obviously, if he comes to you and asks you for advice, then you help him. But you don't rush in as his knight in shining armor. You know, you have to allow him to find his own way, because he's receiving signs through number sequences. And you may be too. Okay, so let's bring the numbers deck in and see what's happening with this. So what number sequences are coming through? Yeah, 44. So you may well be seeing 444 right now, because the angels are protecting you and showering you with love as well. It's the way the angels show you are safe. You know, you could see feathers, you could see other signs. I'm seeing signs, this is what I mean. So I feel that, you know, whatever numbers you're seeing, you may also be seeing 444. Or whatever numbers you are seeing are a sign that you are being protected by the angels. You are spiritually protected right now. But I feel that he's going through a change and a decision, and he needs help with that decision. Now, obviously, he needs to connect with his angels. And you said, how did he feel last time he saw you? He felt like you were in your power. That's how he feels, you know, since he's seen you last time. He's been having trouble sleeping. He's been wanting to heal himself, make a decision. So something's shifted. Because you've shifted your energy, it's created a shift in him. And that's what you need to be aware of. So keep doing what you're doing, because it's working for you, okay? And the energy coming through is peace, yeah, because you've been working on peace. It says you have come a long way, and the angels are proud of you for that, you know. You're transforming right now. It says it's time to rest for the next chapter. So just rest right now. Just allow things to unfold. Allow him to come to you. Allow things to happen naturally, and the journey will transform. So this is really you being shown by heaven that when you surrender and let go, everything starts moving forward. So even though you may not yet have received the actual physical results in the 3D, you know it's coming. That's what you're being guided to know. That's the message, okay? Someone's donating and put tarot card readings are demonic. That's your perception, okay? That's your own perception of what's going on. That's what you need to know, okay? So I'm going to put you in a timeout because, you know, you're just bringing fear into the channel for no reason. Okay, that's your perception, it's not reality, okay? That's what you need to know there. That's your answer. We've got Minnie, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what do I need to do right now? Any angel message? So what's the angel message for you right now? What do you need to know? you've got the door is opening. So it may feel right now like the door is shut or it's not quite open, but it is. You're going to be given a key. So a new beginning is upon you and it's better than ever. So what you need to do right now is think positive and trust, because any doors that seem closed to you, or if you feel a door is being closed in your face, it's because a window is opening. A new window of opportunity is opening. You know, it's like the divine is going to give you a key to open all the right doors. And what opens all the right doors is self-love and self-care. So the message for you is a new beginning is upon you, which is going to be better than ever. So it's going to be better than anything you've experienced before. Yeah, so you don't be afraid to take a risk, to move forward. You're going to receive everything that you desire is coming. So the 10 of coins is you making that decision to move forward fearlessly. That means step into the unknown, the uncertain, with faith and trust and hope, knowing that wherever you go, the angels are already there, because you're moving towards financial success, balance and stability. That's what's coming in for you. I hope that helps. Okay, so this could well be movement in career or receiving abundance. So I do feel love as well around you, but I feel this is more about your own stability. Something you've been doing or working on is coming to fruition. I hope that helps. Okay. Cece, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, guidance from the angels on what they meant focus on creativity and financial abundance will come in. Any guidance on abundance in the next 7 days? So it's about you setting your intentions and asking the universe for what you want and allowing things to flow in, doing what you love. Okay, you're saying, I've been practicing gratitude and meditation, feel a lot more peaceful. And that's good to know, because that manifests things in your life. Any update messages from special person? Well, your person wants to be vulnerable and he wants to open up to you with love. So this is showing you what you're doing right now is opening doors. Okay, because when you're focusing on self-love, you're in the present moment. When you're doing gratitude and all of that, you're in the present moment. It's only when you're in fear that struggles come up, you know, fear of the future or fear of the past. So allow yourself to feel what you're feeling in all ways, even if fear comes up. Allow yourself to feel it, because what you need to do is surrender and be stripped bare. That's what's happening in your life right now. So you just allow things to unfold, and the love is surrounding your entire existence. So your special person is all around you. You don't need him to physically be there to feel his energy. I feel he's learning right now how to be vulnerable. He's wanting to be vulnerable. That's what he's struggling with. That's his lesson. So it's like what his message to you is, I want to be vulnerable so that I can love you the right way. So you're giving him the time and the space and the room to work on himself to be able to do that. And this is about you being vulnerable in all areas of your life and going for what you want. So what's coming in for you financially within the next 7 days? Okay. We've got pray about it. If it gets overwhelming, ask for help. Whatever it is you're going through in the next 7 days, you can handle it. So it's not that like the angels are saying, right, within the next 7 days, you're going to get this, this, and this. The angels are saying whatever comes in over the next week, or the next month or year or 10 years, you can handle it with the power of prayer. So pray about any issues, pray about what you want, and give to heaven what you don't want. Pray for answers, pray for strength, pray for solutions. And if you have gold around you, okay, then it creates the feeling of riches, because gold creates power. Now, I'm not saying you've got to have like lots of gold. You can use gold chocolate coins, or, you know, something gold. Like I've got, you know, my snake is, obviously this is gold plated. This was like £6 from Amazon. You know, it's the year of the snake. You know, so having things that are gold around you, maybe wearing gold jewelry instead of silver jewelry, but it'll bring riches in. So, you know, just understand that you can bring riches in by believing it and having faith. Okay, that's what you need to know, because I feel you do worry about things too much, and you're asking about creativity. Do what you're passionate about, do what you love, and that will open the right doors in career and for your goals and dreams to manifest. And you've also got helping children. It says part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding and helping young people. So you may love kids, you know, you may have kids, or you may want kids, or you may just love being around children because they uplift your vibration. And if you don't resonate with that, then connect with your own inner child. What does your own inner child love to do? Okay, what do you enjoy? So I feel the message is, if you do what you love, that's going to open all the right doors for you. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Hi, there's any message from Gabriel today and for me also. So what's the message from Gabriel? He said, I'm barely containing my desire for you. So there's all that desire there, okay? There's all that desire, okay? Well, it's part of your life purpose to work with kids, Cece, okay? It's part of your purpose. You're doing that. So if you want to do something else, then do what you love. Think about what you love to do, okay? So Samantha Gabriel has said, I'm barely containing my desire for you. So the message for you is to stay strong in faith. Because when there's desire there, there's Kundalini rising. And that leads you together. That brings you back together naturally. It's like he's drawn to you like a moth to a flame. So he's saying to you, I'm afraid that you're going to give up on me. I'm asking you not to. So he doesn't want you to give up on him. He's changing. And you've got to stay strong in faith. It's about you believing in yourself and believing in the love right now. What else is going on? Yeah, forgive everything, because he will come forward with honesty and truth. And I do feel he is going to forgive you, for the past, because I feel you've both made mistakes. And maybe sometimes you've thought about that. But look at this, you were forever. Okay, the truth is that you are eternal, that you are forever, that you go on, that this love goes on. And I feel there's going to be some kind of forgiveness on both sides, because it's not just about perhaps him apologising to you. It's about you knowing that you've also made your own mistakes, but mistakes are lessons. Yeah, he's going to communicate. So he is going to come forward to you. Again, let go of the when and just trust that he will. I hope that helps, okay? Mystique, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, message from my man regarding the karmic. Okay, so what's the message regarding the karmic? Let's bring up the karmic struggles. So what's the message about the karmic? He's not sleeping very well in that situation. He's saying, I'm tired and I'm not sleeping properly. So whatever's going on in the karmic situation, or whatever he's dealing with, it's affecting his sleep, okay? So he may have had really restless nights, but I feel it's more than that. I feel it's like affecting his day-to-day life. He's just not sleeping. He's got too much on his mind. And the romance is dead, and they don't click. So it's like he's aware that whatever this karmic situation is, it's over. Okay, it's not doing anything for him anymore. It's like it's dead. It's dead. It feels dead. It feels stagnant. It feels like it's just, there's nothing growing there. So he needs to deal with this. And that's what he's saying to you. He said, I'm dealing with the karmic situation, but right now it's affecting my health because I'm not sleeping very well. So because it's affecting his health, he'll have to take action. He can't just sit around pretending that nothing's wrong. Okay, so I don't feel you need to concern yourself with this. You just need to let go of the struggle or your own fears around it. So the card's coming through here. You've got, the Three of Swords. So he's missing you as well. There's another card here. He's missing you as well, not being with you. So there's misery because you're not together. So obviously the karmic situation is causing an issue. And we've got, the Ten of Cups and the High Priestess. So you both know intuitively where you belong. You both want to be together with each other. So this is showing you that you will be together in divine time, and you've got to have faith in that. He's got to take control of his situation, or you need to take control of your situation, because one or the both of you could be in these karmic situations. But I feel the message for you is to remember your power. You can handle whatever's going on. You just need to manifest what you desire. So start thinking about what you want, but don't overthink it. Give it to heaven, but don't pay too much attention to it, because I feel this is you watching what's going on or worrying about what's going on when you need to surrender and let go. So remember, this journey is all about surrender and letting go. It's about having faith and allowing karmic situations to run the course, because you can't change anything. You can't force anything. You've got to allow things to unfold. So just worrying about it doesn't change anything. It just keeps you stuck in a cycle of pain, because that situation is coming to a natural end. So while that's being dealt with, you focus on you and living your best life and surrender it and give it to God. And just know that what's meant for you won't pass you by. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. Can I please get a message from S after our small exchange of messages yesterday? So what does he want you to know? So what he's saying is everything reminds me of you. So since that interaction, he's reminded of you everywhere, and he was anyway. So I feel like what he wants you to know is, and he's saying I'm so alone, so he's feeling alone as well. But I feel that he was being reminded of you even before their interaction. So their interaction won't have surprised him because he was being reminded of you. And he's saying, I just want to sleep because then I can dream of being with you. So he's having a lot of vivid dreams about you and he's enjoying them. And you know you're dreaming about him too. So it's like you're both dreaming each other into reality right now. So the message coming through here for you, you've got self-aware, and that's what you are. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. So you're working more on yourself. You're becoming stronger within yourself. And you're being content and feeling blessed with what you already have. So all the work you've been doing on you is paying off. And it says, accept yourself and your circumstances. When you're okay with where you are right now, you'll get where you're going faster and easier. And that's exactly what you've been doing. You've been working on you. And of course, you know, this messaging happened and you had no expectation about what would happen either. You just thought, you know, I'm just going to let him know I care. And then it was an interaction. It's not like it was ghosting or there was any delay. So have patience, because there may still be a family situation that's being sorted out right now. So patience is the key. Maybe spending time with family or people you care about, you know, soul family as well. This is being here, you know, and just spending time with yourself. I hope that helps, okay? And it could be, you know, today is a family day for him as well. It's Sunday, so he could be spending time with family today. So be patient. I feel you will get another interaction. I hope that helps. Zainab, thank you for the donation. Hi, what thoughts are on Gerard's mind when it comes to me and his next move? So what's going on with you and Gerard? What's on his mind? Changes. So he knows he needs to make changes right now. Something is being rebirthed here. So I feel definitely around Easter time, a new beginning, something is shifting. So transformation ends cycles and starts new ones. So he wants a new beginning with you. That's how he thinks about this connection, because you're his ultimate joy. And the sun creates the new beginning. You know, the sun creates the environment for these seedlings to grow. So he knows with you that he can grow. And happiness and love is all around you. Count your blessings. So when he thinks about you, he feels very blessed. And he feels warm and hopeful. And we've got the drama, but there is still drama around. So it's like he's dealing with drama, chaos, conflict to be able to create this new beginning. So this could be people he's already dealing with or things are already going on. So the message for you is to remember that you're being protected always. If you're not together, you're being protected because you're being removed from drama or situations that take away your peace. So don't involve yourself in anything negative or anything stressful or anything that drags you down, because I feel he does want a new beginning with you because he knows you're his happiness and his warmth, and he feels that way when he's around you. Yeah, he's going to communicate that to you. So his next step is, or his next move is to communicate to you that he wants a new beginning. And he's going to communicate to you how that can happen. So I feel it's about patience and trust. Yeah, so just be strong right now. Don't be defensive. When he communicates to you, make sure you're in your power. You know, but you're not dragging up the past or, you know, going over things or putting ultimatums down, because he's lying awake thinking about this. And he said, I've been lying awake thinking of you, wondering if you're thinking about me. And this card and these similar cards keep coming out. So I feel like collectively right now, they're not sleeping very well. You know, they're having restless nights. When they are sleeping, they're dreaming very vividly about you. This is collectively everyone watching. But they're lying awake trying to work out what to do, or the mind is occupied. So I feel that they're tired and that's slowing them down as well. So it really is about being patient, filling yourself up with life force energy, and then they feel that too, because you are one. Alicia, thank you for the donation. This is for Dollface. Hi Liz, message from Tyrone for our connection, please. So what does Tyrone want to say to you? Tyrone is saying, not again, how come one man cries so much? So he's definitely going through a big awakening here, because he's crying tears. You know, so I'm not saying he's like lying around sobbing, but I feel there's emotion coming out and he's like, I'm crying again. Why? You know, he's feeling a lot of emotion. So he's been going through a lot. And, you know, emotion can come up with frustration as well, and feeling like a failure, feeling angry. So I feel there's a lot of emotion and it's bringing clarity in. So again, what I'm seeing there is tears, eyes. So he's going through things with his eyes because he's gaining clarity. So the emotion is coming out to bring clarity in. He's starting to see clearly how powerful he is. And that may be bringing tears up, because again, it's like emotional tears, like they give me fear. So when the fear goes and the clarity comes in, you know how that feels. It's like an elation. They give me fear. So when the fear is releasing fear, And I feel he's taking control of his life and he's feeling so grateful. There's emotion there, tears of emotion. So he may, feel vulnerable about showing emotion in that way. So he's isolating himself as well. So I feel he's spending a lot of time by himself. And this is creeping up on him, So Wheel of Fortune, what you're being reminded of is everything is fate and destined. So your future is fate and destiny. It's intertwined with him. And things are turning in your favour right now. So what I'm feeling is all the work you've been doing on you, it's been paying off. And all the patience and trust you've had is paying off, because I feel things are starting to turn around now. Because he's now gaining clarity. He's getting stronger now. He's about to take that shield away. So he's moving forward. So I do feel something is happening, and you may well feel that. You can feel like something is happening or shifting. So yeah, the cycle is completing. So whatever he's been going through, especially since October, whenever he's been going through since October, so if you felt like since then it's all been weird and up in the air, that's coming to an end, okay, because a new cycle or a new chapter is ahead. So just hold on a bit longer, because things are turning around. I hope that helps, okay. Stella, thank you for the donation. Happy Sunday, Liz. Message from DM and angels, please. So what does your DM want to say to you? He is loyal to you, okay? A dog's just gone past, he got my attention. Yeah, he said, I'm coming towards you no matter what the consequences, because he wants to show you loyalty. So no matter what the consequences are, which means he's kind of in that energy where he's thinking, I don't care, okay? He's coming towards you. So the best thing you can do today is do a cleansing. So cleanse your chakras today. Ask the angels to cleanse you. Okay, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, ask the angels to cleanse you. And then you'll feel purified and ready for when he comes towards you. So when is he coming towards you? Between now and June, it could happen over the next 6 days. It could happen over the next 6 hours. It could happen over the next 6 weeks. It's going to be a quick coming in here. But it's going to happen between now and June. There's better times ahead. Okay, whatever's happened between you, things are getting easier. So it's a spontaneous energy here. Anything can happen. So do a cleansing, release anything that's not serving you. Be in the energy of peace and understanding, and just being excited about it, because something is shifting here. And I feel anything could happen at any time. But he is coming towards you no matter what the consequences. So it doesn't matter what the circumstances are right now or the situation, he's moving towards you. He wants to communicate. I hope that helps, okay? Donna Harvey, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Is there any messages from Mark today? So what does Mark want to say to you today? So Mark is saying, how about a sexy picture? Okay, so he may ask you for one of these. Okay, but that's what is on his mind. He's thinking, I wish I had a picture of you and I wish it was a sexy picture. So he is missing you and thinking about you and desiring you. Okay, and also we've got, this is what he's thinking about. Okay, he's turned on. And he's thinking about how nice it would be to have a sexy picture of you. Now, he may ask you for one. He may not have the courage. He may lack the balls to ask for this. And, not necessarily that you want to send him one, but he's thinking about that. So he's turned on. He's saying, I'm reconnecting with myself. I'm reconnecting with source. The answers are within me. I'm processing and reflecting. Thank you for giving me time. Thank you for helping me to understand things. And thank you for understanding that I need time. It's okay to have this time. So it's okay for him to have this time for himself right now. So on this day, on this Sunday, he's going to be thinking about you in a sexy way, and having a sexy picture of you in his mind, even though there may be delays between you. Remember, the delay is creating the way. So even though you may not be physically together today, it doesn't mean he isn't thinking about you. But I definitely feel there's Kundalini here. And he could ask you for a sexy picture if he hasn't done already. Now, I'm not saying he's going to do that today, but he could well ask you for one in the future. And it's really like he's doing his research. So he's researching everything in his mind. He's doing some deep thinking today, processing. So he's got time to work things out today. 9 of Spears, don't give up, not that you would. Okay, 5 of Cups, you're not going to miss out on this. So from your perspective, remember, you can't miss out on this. You may be missing him today, but you're not going to give up. But he is thinking about you in a very intimate way. I hope that helps, okay? Andrea, thank you for the donation. Posted in the chat, okay? There you are. What is Carlos the Leo really feeling about me asking him to borrow me money? Why did he say he wanted a second chance to try and build a relationship again? I'm an Aries. So I feel like you're on defensiveness because you may be worrying that he's asking for a second chance so he can borrow money. Okay, so maybe you're thinking, is that all he wants, or is that all he needs me for? So I feel there's some, fear there around why he's wanting this or why he's saying this to you. Now, remember this, okay? It's entirely your choice if you lend him money, and you say asking him to borrowing me money, okay? Or is it you that need money? Because you're saying really about me asking him to borrow me money. So you're asking for him to borrow you money. Okay, so what I'm connecting here is, I feel first, whoever needs the money, it's about fixing the self. You don't need anyone to lend you money. Okay, you don't need anyone to lend you money. You don't, because that causes issues. Now, obviously, you're saying, me, I need it. Well, the fact that you're even putting that in capital letters is a sign you're in lack right now. Okay, there's a feeling of lack. So what I am getting, first of all, is regardless of who needs the money, you may be in fear of why he's asking for a second chance or why he wants to build a relationship again. You may be in fear of being hurt again or something perhaps going wrong again or, feeling vulnerable. But I feel that there's a desperation there that you don't need to be in. So it's like you're operating in some form of lack when you don't need to be. So there's fear around money in some way. And obviously asking him to borrow you money or to lend you money is causing some kind of rift between you anyway. So it's not like he's not going to lend you the money, but it causes problems because God is your source, not another person. So what you need to do is pray about why you need the money and what you feel you need the money for. Because I feel there's a fear of lack there that's getting in the way. Okay, because you ask yourself the question, do I really want him to borrow me this money, to lend me this money? Because that creates issues between the two of you. And obviously giving to our twin flame, okay, giving to our person it's like giving to yourself. So, when you realize that there is no resentment or anything like that about giving money, receiving money, borrowing money, lending money, but I feel that you don't need him to. That's what I've got coming through. I feel that you may not be seeing things clearly. It's because you're in lack mentality, okay? So he's feeling very strong right now and he's feeling confident. So I feel he has got the resources to be able to lend you this money, but you've got to ask yourself the question, is that really what I want him to do, really? Or is it my own fear of lack in the way here? Because if you feel confident in yourself, then you don't need anyone to lend you the money because the money will come to you in its own way. So, because God is your source, not another person. That's what I need to tell you. Okay, because I feel there's a fear of lack there. It's like the angels saying you're not seeing something clearly. Something is in the way or something is clouding your judgment right now. And he's feeling stronger. So he's saying he wants a second chance to build a relationship because he actually does care about you, even if he's acted distant in the past or he's been holding things back, because he's saying there's so many things I want to share with you. So he's asking for this second chance because he actually does want to share things with you. So obviously that's also about money. So I don't feel he's going to not lend you any money, but I feel that it's you realizing that you don't need him to, because that may cause further issues down the line. But he wants to share his life with you, okay? And he's been feeling emotional. He doesn't want you with anybody else, okay? So he's been thinking about you, and he may have seen you with someone on social media. So that could have been anybody. It could have been a family member. It could have been a friend. But something's triggered him. Okay, something's triggered him into wanting a second chance. And I feel it's fear of losing you in some way. But really the message is, he's saying, there's so many things I want to share with you. That's what I need to bring through. So even if he feels he's been distant or whatever he's done, he's been working on himself to become more confident. But you need to know that you have everything you need to get through anything that you're going through with money. So I want to bring you a money message in. You've got tithe. It says, give to causes and people that speak to your soul. Giving is receiving. So you speak to his soul. So he may well give to you because of that. But I feel that you need to move out of a fear of it first, or worry about it. Whatever you're worrying about, it's like the angel saying you're not seeing it clearly. Okay, so you need to look at this in a higher way. That's the message. I have to share what's coming through, okay? Kimberly, thank you for the donation. Any message from Freddie, my twin, what should I know? So what's the message from Freddie for you? What's the message coming through from Freddie? So first card is, sorry for running away from you. I don't know why I do that. So if he has seemed to run from you, or, you know, hide from you, or ghost you in any way, or disappear, he's apologising for that. He doesn't know why he does it. It would be because of the intensity, the connection. Because I don't know why I do that. I was lying awake thinking of you just now, wondering if you were thinking about me. So he's being restless here, thinking about you. And he's realising he's been running from you when he didn't really want to do that. Now, there's an abundant time for you between now and the end of April. So things are going to improve rapidly. Now, I feel this could well be about him coming towards you between now and the end of April. But things in other areas of your life, you know, other areas of your life may well be improving as well. So you may find you've got more money. This is about financial success as well. Career could be taking off. You may be busy with things. So things are improving between now and the end of April in all areas. But I feel he's going to come forward and apologise for being distant or running from you. And that's actually what he's lying awake at night thinking about right now. So what else is going on? So we've got, there's a change happening. A change is about to take place in your life, okay? So there's a change coming, and this is something you've been manifesting. Now, this could also be connected with money and finances and career, because I definitely feel something big is going on there. You know, it's like more is coming in for you between now and the end of April because you've been manifested it. So it says you have all the power you need within you to create change. And because you're creating change, the change is coming. So you may be seeing 555, you may be seeing 777, you may be seeing 888. Because change is about to take place, jump on it, which means go for it, wherever it is. So if you're feeling something, go for it, whatever that may be. And I feel that's career orientated. But I feel your twin is moving towards you because you've been working on you. It's, the law of attraction. You're definitely manifesting something big here. And it's a blessing because you may have been working on forgiveness. And this may also be an apology. Because I feel there's an opportunity coming in for you to forgive him. I feel that Freddie is going to apologise to you. And that's what you've been manifesting. So that's a blessing that's coming to you. But it's also a blessing of abundance. I hope that helps, okay? CV, thank you for the donation. Thank you, mods, for looking after the chat for me. We've got a lot of crazy keyboard warriors coming in today saying ridiculous things. CV says, feeling anxious about my connection. So breathe yourself back into the now. Okay, because anxiety is connected with the ego. And ego is connected with the fear. Remember, everything comes through love or fear. So anxiety is about stress. It's about worrying about the future or stressing over the past. So it can't exist in the present moment. So anytime you start feeling anxious or uncertain, then that's your warning sign. That's like the angels getting your attention. It's your higher self saying, breathe. Breathe back into the now and affirm, I am safe, okay? I am safe. So in no contact, so feeling anxious about my connection, the uncertainty and the no contact, wondering what's going on with me and him too. So someone's just said, why am I awake at 4 a.m? It's 10 to 9 in the morning here. I'm in the UK. We're all in different time zones, remember? So the message coming through is cleanse yourself. What you need to do right now, CV, is cleanse your energy because you're feeling all this stress and uncertainty, okay? So it says a clear body creates a clear mind if it's a good time for a detox. So cleanse yourself today. You may want to sage yourself, go for a walk in nature. That's very cleansing. You may want to have a nice cleansing shower or bath or do a cleansing on yourself, a chakra cleanse, because that will, create a healing within yourself, body and mind. And then you release any anxiety there. And then you step back into your power as a goddess because it's like you've forgotten who you are. You're anxious because you've forgotten who you truly are. So your intuition is at its highest when you're feeling cleansed. It says go within and your intuition will tell you the truth. So I feel the message coming through here is, first of all, I'm going to check obviously what's going on with you both. But I feel if you cleanse your vibration today, or cleanse your space, or cleanse your energy, you're going to remember you are a goddess. And that will put you back into your own power. And then you won't feel anxious anymore. Okay, the anxiety will start to shift. So what's going on is he's saying, I feel like I'm wasting precious time. So that's what you're feeling. It's like this urgency for something to happen. And he's feeling that too. He feels like he's wasting time, precious time. Time is running out. And it isn't running out. You have as much time as you need. But that's what you're feeling. He's saying, get ready because I'm coming home. So this is another reason why you're being guided to cleanse your space or cleanse yourself, because he's going to be coming to you. He wants you to be his. Okay, so he's saying, please be mine. Okay, get ready for that because I'm coming. I feel like I'm wasting time. So he's feeling urgent about returning, and that's what's on his mind, and that's what you're sensing, and that's why you're being guided to cleanse. I hope that helps, okay? Katie, thank you for the donation. Give me some fear there. Yeah, fear coming up here. I asked my DM if he could borrow me some money, and he said he had an issue with his app, and he went to the bank so they could fix the issue at the end. He said there were a lot of people, but I still appreciated he tried to help me. Anything I need to know? First of all, it's not your masculine's job to fix you or to give you in that way. I just spoke about this with Andrew. So again, very similar message. It's about talking to the creator, talking to your angels, okay? Because your true bread comes from heaven. Okay, so instead of asking your masculine to fix you or rescue, which is really what you're doing there, okay, because you might think, hang on, I'm not doing that, but you're asking him to sort something out or sort a problem out. And it's not his job to do that. Remember, when they can't help, it's because you're being guided to find faith. There's always another way. Okay, so the answer comes from within and above. So I feel that's, and it may even be that, you know, there's shown me in my mind, and you've got to be very honest with yourself about this as well. Was this just an excuse to get in touch with him or to spend time with him or contact him? Okay, because you've got, you know, the tower here. So obviously he would want to help you because he's a good person and he wants to what's best for you and all of that. But it may feel like you're going through a tower right now, but everything is happening for a reason. So I'm feeling two things. I feel that it was an opportunity to connect with him, whether it was because you wanted to or because the universe wanted you to. Everything happens for a reason. So you came back together in that moment for a reason. But I feel you obviously asking him for money is like you saying that you're struggling with something. And remember, you are the lighthouse. He's saying, I wish I could just buy you pretty things. So what he wishes is he could just give you everything that you want. Buy you pretty things, give you what you want. That's what he wants to do. I wish I could just buy you things and give you things. They give me a block there. Okay, so he wants to do that and he wants to take care of you. But again, what I'm being guided to tell you is you don't need anyone to take care of you. Okay, because God is taking care of you. And you have the power, remember, to take care of you too. Nothing is missing in spiritual truth. We go into fear of lack, whatever. Okay, no, again, you say I'm dealing with chronic migraines. It's that stemming from something inside that you can heal. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you're saying, I need the money for my pills. However, if you get to the root of why you're having the migraines in the first place, it will clear up the physical issue and then you won't need the money for the pills because you won't need them anymore. So recognize there's a reason for everything that happens here. So what he's saying to you is, what he wants you to know is, he would love to just buy you pretty things and look after you and give you everything you want. And that's obviously what he intends to do in the future. Not that you're going to need him to do that because you take care of yourself. But it's like he's feeling like he can't give you what you need, okay? And that's not just this money for these pills. This is in life in general right now because of his situation. So remember that. Him not able to help you means you go to source. So you ask for a healing. And chronic migraines is because your brain is disrupted in some way through thinking and what's going on. So if you get to the root of that, then that will bring in a healing. So instead of thinking about the need for money for that thing, I want a healing. So whatever's going on within your physical self, the angels say, relax, there's nothing to worry about. And I feel that's what you do. You stress out and you go into fear, and that puts you into this pain. So the angels say, if you relax more and know there's nothing to worry about, things will ease in all areas of your life. You are still you, and you are a healer, yes. So the angels are giving you a yes here. Because you might be thinking, well, no. Like you say, no, I'm dealing with migraines. No, but the angel's saying, well, yes, you are a healer. You can heal this with your own power. And we've got blood tests. So this is what I'm feeling with this is, you know, maybe you've had some blood tests, but this is different. This is about being tested the way you get tested through blood, which means family situations or things that trigger you, that test your blood, boil your blood, that can also create pressure, that can cause problems in the mind, in the brain and migraines. And light exercise and movement will help as well, perhaps going for a walk or breathing in the air. So the angels are kind of saying to you, try and look for alternative approaches to what you're going through. And that's the message I need to share. And understand this, please, you know, an angel therapy. So I have to share the guidance coming through from the angels. It's not like I'm just going to give you tarot cards and a yes or a no, or, you know, this and that. I'm giving you angelic guidance that you need to hear that will help long term. You know, that's what my job is. I'm an angel therapy. So that's what the angels are telling me. I can't not give you the guidance, okay? Because it's what you need to know, not what you want to know. Lisa, thank you for the donation. Great to see you, honey. I'm feeling really unsettled and angry towards the connection lately, but I don't want to. And I don't like the feeling, is this all my energy? Obviously, it's both of your energies, but it's also about your need to surrender. So it's about you fully surrendering, not surrendering. And trust me, I know what I'm talking about, because in my own journey, before Thursday, I wasn't either. Okay, and I really feel I have since then. Okay, so it really is about getting back to you. And it's about surrendering fully, which means there's nothing you can do about the control. You've got to hand it over to heaven now. And obviously you are feeling what she's feeling because you're connected in that way. It's the disruption and the chaos of the connection. So first of all, there's so much hope here. The angels are saying hold on tight. But you may be holding on too tight to the worry and the fear. So what you need is this quiet time. Okay, the quiet time. So this is reminding you that you need this quiet time to recenter yourself. You know, what did the angels do with me? They took my phone away. And there was nothing I could do but have quiet time. And I knew that was coming anyway, because for 2 weeks prior to that, I was having these moments of quiet time and isolation like I've never had before. Like you could hear a pin drop. That's how quiet it was, because I was healing. So you're being guided right now to have this quiet time for you. So again, this could be about you're holding on too tight right now because of the hope. Okay, hoping, wanting, but you've got to allow things to unfold. So the angels say there's no need to worry about this. The universe has got you. And I feel that you are worrying and overthinking. That's why you're feeling unsettled. And the angels are reminding you to hand this over to them, because the universe has got you. So you're being reminded of that. That's why you may be seeing 222 or number sequences. So the quiet time says, go within your divine team, have a message for you. Okay, that's what you need to know. So if you go within, the angels are going to communicate to you. It says there is a storm coming, but you don't need to worry because it's clear in the air. The universe is encouraging you to continue to hold your light up. So it's about you holding your light up, being the lighthouse, being strong. And your light is being dimmed right now. So stay strong in faith. This is an opportunity right now for you to get back to the Creator. It says they are afraid that you'll give up and are asking you not to. So remember, that's also what you're feeling. You're feeling all this energy because Amanda is also holding on tight to your energy because she's afraid of losing you. She's afraid that you're going to give up. And it's not that you need to give up, but you do need to surrender all the control. And if that means having more time for you, then that's what you've got to do. So you've got to do what's right for you. Because she's ultimately got, something's got to change. Something has to give. So, you know, you've got to think, well, if we continue down this path we're on, is it going to continue down this path? And is it going to continue with this hamster wheel? Or do we need space again right now to, you know, to make changes and do things? So I feel you're coming to a crossroads where you're deciding what the next step is. And that's what you're fighting against, because I feel, you know, there's some form of separation coming in. Yeah. There's some form of separation coming in again. Also, you know, where you can take back your power. And I totally get that. You know, we can talk about this because obviously, you know, I'm going through the same thing. You know, I was kind of thinking, oh, you know, we'll never go in separation again. But boom, there it is. So, but everything happens for a reason, remember. So what else do you need to know about this? But I feel what you're doing right now is fighting against the process. So have compassion, especially as you move towards the summer. And what I'm feeling is you're going to feel much better when the summer comes. You know, in the lighter months, and you know, when there's more sun around, and you know, you're just going to feel better. Because obviously you'll be able to feel the sun and go out more. You know, I just feel like you're going to feel different. So just go with the flow right now. Breathe and see this time as a time to reconnect with Source to receive the answers. I hope that helps, okay? Just want to say a big thank you to Ling, my moderator Ling, for looking after the chat for me, my moderators. Okay, because obviously, you know, there's a lot of keyboard warriors coming in. So thank you so much to my mods for doing such an amazing job. I know it keeps you busy, okay? Dream Girl, thank you for the donation. And someone asked if I've missed donations. No, I haven't. I'm just probably really behind, okay? So just be aware of that when you're donating, okay? Donating does not guarantee that you receive an answer. It just helps me to prioritize, okay? But obviously I'm only on for a certain amount of time. So I'm working down the chat. So Dream Girl says, can I have a general reading regarding my life, husband and daughter, please? Are we going to have a fulfilled life and have more children? Okay, so what's the message coming through? So you've got the Seven of Swords. So it feels like right now you may feel like there's some kind of back and forth or something isn't going right. So I feel what you need to do is have a conversation. Yeah, reach. We've got the reach. So it says the changes you were trying to make are getting closer. So it feels like it's there. It may feel out of reach right now, but it is very possible for you to have a fulfilled life and to have more children. But I feel what you need to do is have a communication. You need to talk to your husband about things. It feels like there may be some block in communication in some way. Or maybe you've lost sight of the love because life gets in the way. So I feel if you actually sit down and talk about the future, then any back and forth or any feeling of being disconnected from each other will go away. Feel confident as well in yourself. So it says feel good about this connection and yourself because you belong together. The more confident you are, the quicker things will progress. So you may feel like you've lost your confidence in some way. Or maybe your husband feels that way. And I feel it's about building the connection again. Because, you know, over time, life gets in the way. You know, you perhaps forget to have date nights, or you forget to talk, or you forget to make love, or, you know, because you get busy with life. So I feel what you need to do is make time for each other again and have a conversation, and that's going to open the doors. Okay, but I do feel that communication is coming in to bring that in. And I do feel that it's there, it's within reach. Okay, there just needs to be a communication, but, you know, you belong together. That's what the angels are showing you. I hope that helps, okay? They give me some fear, so let go of fear there. And thank you for the donation, honey. May I get a message from Frankie? Is silent, and it's his birthday today. They give me a block there. I'm not sure to write to him because I'm afraid to be too much pushy. How is he after the house move? I mean, it's not pushy, just send happy birthday. You know, you haven't got to say it, just put happy birthday. And a smiley face or a heart or whatever. Just send him a happy birthday. That's not pushy. That's just recognising it's his birthday. Okay, and the reason I'm telling you that is because you're in communication. Okay, and obviously you may not feel that way because he's silent, but you know you are in this community. It's like there's no reason why. It's not like you're in no contact or you're in a big separation. There's no reason why, you know, you can't send a happy birthday. So what do you need to know? Okay, you've got, remember you're both learning right now. So it's all about soul growth, remember. It says they're going to be self-love, like self-love. Seek a mentor, and that mentor is really within yourself. So you're being guided, remember, to go within for the answers. So it says seek a mentor or find help from materials that resonate with you. So again, this is like reading about the journey, connecting with the journey. But I'm not feeling that at all. I feel this is more about you going within for the answers because all the answers are already within you. There's nothing wrong. It's just the process of the journey while the lessons are being learned. So he's saying, I am choosing you. Look at this. So he's saying, I am choosing you. But remember, it's never about choosing you. It's about him choosing himself, which leads to you. But I feel he's giving you that message because you're afraid that he's going to get back involved with the karmic partner, or, you know, you're afraid of the circumstances. So he's saying, look, I am choosing you. My friends are getting tired of hearing about you. So he's been talking to someone about you, a friend or someone he's been hanging around with. And he said, my friends are getting tired of hearing about you. So he is talking about you to somebody, whomever that may be. Okay, so understand that you're the one on his mind. So there's no reason whatsoever why you can't send him a happy birthday message. What you do is you get in your own head, and that's connected with your own inner child healing right now, because your inner child is wanting his affection, his attention, his love, his understanding. You know, that's what you want. Your inner child is wanting. So you've got to fill up your own cup, okay? So you're being prepared. Remember, this is a preparation phase. So forgive yourself for feeling bad things. Forgive him. Forgive everything. And rise up. Give your inner child what you need right now. Because that's the problem. Okay, and I actually screenshot this off something I was connecting with when I was going through my own healing over the weekend. This may help you, okay, because your inner child, let me find it. This is what your inner child needs, okay? Your inner child needs daily affirmations, okay, like I love you, you did great, you're special, because your inner child will feel something's wrong, okay? Your inner child needs connection at bedtime, like a bedtime ritual. So that could be reading a book, it could be doing affirmations, gratitude, it could be doing a cleansing, a meditation. Your inner child needs conversation and engagement from your adult self. So that's you reassuring yourself all is well, affirming that you are safe. Your inner child needs your home to feel special. So make sure your home environment is nice and warm and everything that you need. And your inner child needs time with me alone doing something kid-like. So have fun with yourself. And these are all things that will open the doors. I hope that helps, okay? So I deleted a donation because someone was being obnoxious in the chat and saying that tarot cards are not demonic and stuff like that, which they're not. Okay, at the end of the day, a deck of cards is a tool. It's the person using it that makes it of light or dark. It's the same with anything, crystals, pendulum, whatever. Okay, and at the end of the day, if people are quoting the Bible at me, what did Jesus do? Okay, you're being guided not to judge. God judges. So if people are saying, oh, it's demonic to use cards, then God will judge me. It's not anybody out there's job to judge me. Just like it's not anybody's job to judge anybody else. Just remember that, okay? We're here to love. Okay, so if there's Christians coming in or, Catholic people coming in or religious people coming in being judgy, then obviously they aren't even, worshipping God properly. That's all I'm going to say, okay? Alma, thank you for the donation. My bond is approved but heard nothing further. I'm battling with feedback. Also will Francie or Frankie visit me in December from abroad? So let's connect with this first of all. So will Frankie visit you or Francie visit you in December? Is Frankie going to visit you in December? Okay. We've got, it's looking likely, okay? So it feels like there could be something turning around from June. It could even happen sooner than this. Okay, but I feel that the message here is that Frankie or Francie is getting strong to be able to do this. And this could happen over 6 months. So obviously we're in March, we're nearly in April. May, June, July, August, September, October. So from October time, everything is falling into place to make this happen. So I do feel that there is a strength energy coming in around this, a confidence. So it feels very likely. So the way things stand at this moment, it's looking very likely that this person will visit. Okay, but it could even happen sooner than December. Okay, that's what you need to know. So don't worry about any blocks or any communication issues or anything like that, because from June, things are going to move forward. So your bond is approved but heard nothing further. So what do you need to know about that? Okay, so the Ace of Cups, again, this is going to change. That will change. There's going to be some kind of turning point in your life from June. So you may well receive feedback or you may well receive what you need from June. It feels like from June, there's a new relationship here. And a new relationship is with yourself or with what you're going through. I'm not necessarily talking about a love relationship here. I'm talking about the relationship that you've got with yourself or with this thing that's been approved or whatever it is. Something is coming in June. So it feels like from June, you're either going to receive what you need or you're going to notice things moving forward. So just hold on, be at peace, call on your angels, talk to Archangel Ariel if this is connected with finances, call on Archangel Jeremiah if this is connected with anything legal, call on Archangel Raguel to harmonize things between you and Frankie or Francie, and things will move forward. That's the message. But I feel June is going to be a turning point. I hope that helps, okay? Moon, great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. End's message from my DM. And angels, Liz, thank you. So what's the message coming through from your DM? What's the message coming through from your DM right now? So the message is, I wish we could cuddle now. So that's what he's actually been thinking about, fantasizing about, dreaming about. And he may be going through something right now where he wishes he could just cuddle you and feel better. So he may be feeling a bit lost. And yeah, he's miserable without you. So he's miserable without you. He's in deep pain and regret over the past and things that have happened. Forgive everything and feel free. Okay, you'll get through this. So it's like he needs some reassuring right now from you that he's going to be okay. So you can connect with him in the 5D, because he's saying, will I get through this? And you're saying, yes, you'll get through this. Okay, so I feel that you're there for him in many ways right now, whether it's through the 5D or in the physical, however, but he's wishing he could cuddle you, because he is missing you. And, you know, he's going through a challenge, he's going through some kind of tower moment, and he's craving your energy. Okay, that's the message. So we've got, direction. The answers are within you as to where to go next. So if you connect with him in the 5D, he's going to know what direction to take. He's going to know what the next steps are. And you've got the protection there as well. So I feel he's on a journey to you, and he's on a journey in his life. So he may well be changing some things. This is also a huge sign of what's coming in next year, because he's on a horse, and I'm connecting with the year of the horse, which is 2026, which is the year of freedom. Okay, so I definitely feel he's moving towards you. This could also be a huge sign of you being together in 2026. I hope that helps, okay? No surrender, yours is now. This is why you've got to be patient. Okay, everyone's panicking. You know, instead you've got to let go and surrender and know that your time will come at the right time, okay? So Saranga's donation, thank you, is saying, scene number 111K. So 111 is a sign to believe and have faith. If you're seeing 111, it's a sign of power. It's the angel saying you must believe. Okay, it's manifesting. And because you've got the K on the end, I feel this is a huge sign of what you're manifesting. Whatever it is you're manifesting right now, you're being guided to have faith in that manifestation. You're being guided to have faith in that happening. Okay, because you may be in doubt or fear. So the message coming through is, trust the universe. So when you see 222, or you see spiders, that's also a big sign to trust the universe, or even 1010, but you're seeing 111. So the message for you is to trust the universe. I hope that helps, okay? Tyler, thank you for the donation. Can I have a message from Adam? He's with a Karmic, but told me he loves me. So what does he want to say to you? He's saying to you, would you take me back into your arms again? So he wants to be with you, but again, he's worried about the situation because he's with a karmic partner. So he wants to be in your arms, he wants to kiss you, he wants to love you, he wants to hold you, but he's thinking, is this really right now? You know, and he does want this. So he may well come back to you to come into your arms again. And you obviously, you know, you love him, you'll take him into your arms. But I'm in the same situation, I know how he feels. It's not nice after when you start overthinking everything. So it's like he knows he's got to deal with his karmic situation to have you in his arms again properly. And I feel that's what he's letting you know. As much as he wants to come into your arms right now, he may be holding himself back while he deals with his karmic situation. So I'm going to connect with his karmic struggle. Okay? So his karmic struggle is he needs to find his own way. So what he's saying to you is this. He's saying, don't worry about me. I'll find my own way from here. So it's like you've got to trust him to find his way out of this karmic situation. He needs to deal with it in his own way, in his own time, for his own reasons. You know, that will come to a natural end in divine timing. And it's like he's also saying to this karmic partner, I'm going to find my own way. So it's like he knows he's got to go a different route than what he's doing. He knows he's got to end that karmic situation and find his way out of that. And he's coming to terms with that right now. But what he really wants to do is run into your arms. That's all he wants to do. But again, you may feel like it's not right until he's free. He may feel it's not right until he's free. And he does intend to free himself up. So let's get another card about this, okay? So, yeah, he knows he needs to walk away. He knows he needs to walk away from that karmic situation to be in alignment with you and to be able to give you in a balanced way. So you're both aligning with each other right now. You're balancing with the energy to give and receive equally in union. So I feel there's a big shift occurring from August to February. So he could well make that decision to leave between August to February. And then around February next year, you're in alignment for union. However, what you do between now and then will shift things. So I feel this about you surrendering right now, working on you and trusting in the love, because if you're fully meant to be with this person, then you will be. And I feel you will be. But you've got to surrender first. I hope that helps, okay? Kima, thank you for the donation. Any message or advice for me in love? So what's the message or advice for you in love? What's the message? Oh, thank you, Yashi. This was my mum's favourite colour. That's why I'm wearing it as well. So we've got lost here. So the message is, whatever you lose, you find. When you lose yourself, you find yourself. So whatever goes on in love, you find answers, you find your way, you gain understanding and insight. So the universe is going to show you soon a new way to be. So be ready. So in love, something is about to shift and change you. It's like if there's a confusing time right now, or you feel like you can't see a way forward, or things feel uncertain, you know, look at the fog. It's like you can't see through the fog. Things are moving forward. Okay, the way is going to become clear. So I feel that fog is going to lift, and you're going to be shown a new way of doing something, or there's going to be a new direction for you. And you've got, yeah, it's happening. So if you've been manifesting love, if you're waiting for a certain person, if you're wanting something to happen, it is happening. It says things are already in motion. Powerful change is underway. Results are coming. They want to move forward. So this is a person you may be connecting with, or you wanting to move forward in love. There's fear coming up there. So let go of any fear, because the eagle is a symbol of love ahead, manifesting your dreams. So in love, what you need to know is whatever you are desiring and wanting is on the way. That fog will lift soon. It's going to lift soon. So have faith in that. Keep moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? Mercedes, thank you for the donation. The male Virgo came back in my life. What does the near future have for us? So what's going on with this Virgo? Straight out. You've got the devil. So there could be some ego coming up here. So you could both be triggering each other. I feel this is also passion, obsession. So you're both feeling obsessed with each other. You're both feeling, you know, like an obsession, like you need and want each other. And what he feels like is there's so many things he wants to share with you. So he wants to share his life with you. He wants to share his time with you. He wants to share conversation and love. He wants that, but the ego is there. So just take this one step at a time. The guidance is don't rush it forward or stress about it. Just allow it to unfold. Again, the ego, there it is happening. And don't let the ego put you into fear, saying, oh, you know, it's going to go wrong, or things aren't going to happen right, or however the ego tries to sabotage things, because things are in motion right now. The change is underway. The results are there, because he's saying, I want to share my life with you. So don't let your ego get in the way, or, you know, the fear get in the way of this manifesting, because the fire is there. And, you know, I'm seeing the flames there as a twin flame. So I feel this is a huge side of this is destined. It's meant to be. This person does want to share their life with you. However, I feel you just need to take it one step at a time, instead of maybe trying to force things forward or make things happen sooner than they're meant to. You know, because the mind can get in the way, thinking, where's it going to be? What's going to happen? And all of that. And then we get into fear. So I feel the message is it's going to all be good as long as you allow things to unfold naturally and not let your ego to get in the way, which brings up self-sabotage and wants things now and, you know, tries to make things happen quicker than they're ready to happen. I hope that helps, okay? But I'm feeling good energy around it, even though the devil's there. Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from David and what I need to know about my nerve pain. So David is saying to you, I'm not sure what this is, but I want to jump in and see where it goes. So he's ready to move forward. Now, you're saying you've got nerve pain, and nerves can also be connected with nervousness. I'm not saying that's what's going on, but it feels like he's a bit nervous right now about moving forward, but he wants to, because he can't stop thinking about you. He's saying, lol, why can't I stop thinking about you? So he's laughing at himself because he can't stop thinking about you. And that's making him feel nervous. He said, I want to find a way to make things right with us. And he feels nervous about that too, because he can't take being wherever he is anymore. I feel you physically, is that possible? So I feel he's feeling what you're feeling, and you're feeling what he's feeling. That's why you're having this pain. But he's saying, I just love you so much. So he wants to move forward now, and there's nervousness around it, and I feel that's what you're connecting with. So what do you need to know about this nerve pain? So you've got light exercise and movement. So to bring in some kind of healing, or the treatment for it is to have light exercise. Now that could be going for a little walk, you know, or moving your body in some way, or doing some kind of exercises maybe that you've been told to do, whatever. But I feel that's the message. And I feel the reason why it's flaring up the way it is because of this nervousness. So I feel when you're reconnecting again, those things will just naturally settle down, because when twin flames are together, it's a very healing thing. The reason why twin flames struggle when they're apart or when there's back and forth is because of the being apart and the back and forth. You know, when you're actually physically together in union, all those physical things dissipate. I hope that helps, okay? Carly, thank you for the donation. Can I please get some insight on my twin flame? So what's the insight on your twin flame right now? Your twin flame Dale. So you need to slow down. He is coming to you slowly and surely. Okay, there is no need to rush. So he's like the turtle. He's taking his time because he wants to do it right. So that means he's learning his lessons. He's becoming the person he's truly meant to be. So the message for you is there's no need to rush this. You don't need to worry. You don't need to stress because he is finding his way to you. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, and he is worried about you moving on because he's taking him so much time. He's saying, you know, if you start worrying or questioning the journey or going into your own frustration or fear, he senses that. And he may telepathically communicate to you and say, well, maybe you should just move on with your life then. But it's not that you need to move on with your life. You just need to slow down and be okay with the process of the when, because your journey is in divine timing. So the guidance for you right now is to slow down. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Is someone telling Kashif about this connection? Even if people are trying to get involved, okay, it won't affect anything in the grand scheme of things, because I feel that, you know, he wants to make a decision. He may be talking to someone about a decision. So someone may be saying to him something like, oh, it's wrong what you're doing, or, you know, what you're thinking or feeling, but he knows his own mind. So what you need to know is, regardless of if someone's talking to him or not, he knows his own mind, and he knows he needs to make a decision, and he knows he can't keep being back and forth or, you know, in this energy of not giving to you. He knows he has to make a decision to make it work, and that's what he's working on. So don't let anybody's opinions affect you or get to you, because nothing is going to stop him from making that decision. It's like he knows in his own mind what he's doing wrong and what he needs to do right and what he needs to change. I hope that helps, okay? Geeta, thank you for the donation. Will John reach out to me? We're in no contact. So will John reach out to you? Yes, there's going to be a celebration. So he is going to reach out to you. It is there, okay, the reunion. And again, you've got to let go of the when and the how and all of that. So let's see if we've got any kind of timeline. Okay, so when is he going to reach out to you, or what do you need to know? Okay, so we've got, it could be as quick as today or tomorrow. So again, this is spontaneous energy. Could happen any time. Could happen any time. So again, it's not like, oh, it's definitely going to be today or tomorrow. It's letting you know that this could happen at any time because it's spontaneous. That's why you got the 3 of Cups coming out. So you've just got to be aware that he is wanting to connect with you right now. And he could think, you know, it's like sometimes if you pick your pendulum up and you say, oh, are they going to contact me today? It may say yes, because they're thinking about it. Okay. And then later on in the day, you may say, oh, are they going to contact me? You may say no. And that's because they've talked themselves out of it, or they've gone through some fear. So understand that you're always on the mind. He is going to contact you. He's saying, my friends are getting tired of hearing about you. So maybe talking to someone about you right now. Okay, someone is talking about this situation, trying to understand or gain insight. And he's saying, my friends are tired of hearing about you. So understand that he is doing what he needs to do to move forward. But the answer to your question is yes, okay? AJ, thank you for your donation. Any message from A? So what's the message coming through from A? Maybe you should just move on with your life. Again, this is about fear of you moving on. Okay, so it doesn't mean that you should move on. What you need to do is release and surrender, which means move on from struggle and drama. But again, he may not quite be ready. So he's worrying about you moving on. He's thinking, I don't know when I'm going to be ready. So maybe you should just move on. It's like he's trying to do the right thing. And he's saying, I am choosing you. So there could be a situation where he needs to choose. Now, this is never a decision between you and someone else or you and something else. It's always the need for him to choose himself. However, the ego tells us it's a decision between someone or something else, but it's not. But what he's saying is, I am choosing you. If you can't wait for me to do that, then maybe you should just move on and live your life. But it's time. It's about timings. So there's some timing issue here. So there needs to be time for this to move forward. It isn't about choosing you, it's about choosing himself, which leads to you. So the path he's on will lead to you. However, he's got to find the strength and the courage to be able to step up and choose himself and make changes. And that's what he's currently in the process of doing. And he's worrying about wasting your time or time, it's like he's saying, maybe you should just move on with your life. It doesn't mean he wants you to do that. It means he's understanding that if you can't wait or if you have got things to do, then go and do them. He doesn't want to hold you back in any way. However, he will choose you by choosing himself. I hope that helps, okay? Mary Faye, thank you for the donation. Alice, can I have a message from my DM, please? So what's the message from your DM? I've got 2 cards, one flew over there. He said, I'm not sure what this is, but I want to jump in and see where it goes. So he does want to pursue this with you. He's not sure what it is, which means he's trying to understand what this connection is, which means he doesn't know the label twin flame or, anything like that, but he does know what he feels, and he can't stop thinking about you. So because he can't stop thinking about you, he wants to jump in and see where it goes. So he's realizing that something has to change, and he wants to explore this connection now. So we've got, it's so close right now. You're so close to this. He's so close. He's still growing up spiritually, though, but there's the love, okay, that you're bound there. So even if he's distant right now, he is thinking about you. He does love you. He does want to explore this connection. It's nearly there. So you're being guided to trust right now because it's nearly there. I hope that, or he's nearly there. I hope that helps, okay? Liz, thank you for being a member, honey, for 14 months. I'm sending you lots of love. Liz, it's been almost 1 year in silence from Ellie, and he recently liked a picture of me on Facebook. Should I reach out somehow? Guidance, please. Okay, so should you reach out? Well, as if you stand in your Empress energy, he's going to reach out to you. Because what I'm feeling here is he already wants to reach out. Okay, he liked a picture of yours, which is a sign that he's making an effort, that movement is occurring. I feel what you're feeling right now is actually his urgency to reach out to you. Okay, because he's in the King of Cups here holding that cup. So he wants to reach out to you. You're sensing that and feeling it as, I need to reach out to him. But it isn't. It's that you've got to stand in your Empress power and allow him to come, because you're on the dock here waiting for the ship to come in. So you've got to give it time here, because he is going to reach out to you in time. So that's what you're sensing. So obviously it's entirely up to you what you do. But I feel deep down it says up to him. It says part of the journey now to contact you. So distract yourself if you need to. Okay, because you're both moving into alignment with each other to receive and give equally in union. So you may see flamingos to remind you to stay balanced. So I feel the message is that he's going to reach out to you. You're sensing it and thinking, I'm going to reach out to him. I mean, you can share something on Facebook, or you can share something in a telepathic way. You haven't got to physically do anything. All you've got to do is be yourself, and he will naturally come to you in time. I know it's frustrating when you want it, but you're getting all the signs right now. It's happening. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. I've been thinking about contacting C. Would he text back? If so, what energy intentions would they bring? So, yes, you're definitely thinking about reaching out between now and the end of April. Okay, and this may be you offering something, or you're wondering if he would be able to offer something back to you. Okay, so he's saying you were revealed to me. Okay, so he's been understanding a lot about this connection. So is it the right thing? What would he do? Okay, the psychic soul. The angels have been very crafty here, okay? Because what they're saying is you have to trust your intuition on this and act accordingly. You have to do what you feel is the right thing to do, no matter what happens next. No matter what. Okay, so it's like the angels aren't giving you it's like this is a very powerful time because you've got the Ace of Coins. So it's a very potent, lucky time if you were to reach out. That's the message I've got coming through between now and the end of April. This is your window if you want to reach out. So it's very likely if you reach out, he would text you back and there would be a good intention there. However, you've got to trust in what your intuition is telling you about this and act accordingly, because it's a lesson. It's a lesson to learn. Okay, but he's saying you were revealed to me, and that means through the universe. So he is well aware. I feel he's receiving signs about you right now. So if you reach out to him, it won't be a surprise because he's receiving signs. So it feels like the message is this would be a very powerful time for you to reach out, a lucky time for you to reach out. And he may reach out with something back. So I feel it would between now and April. If you leave it until after April, it may not be in the same energy. So I feel, you're being guided to trust your intuition and do what's right. And don't worry if like you reached out and he didn't reply straight away, because this is between now and April, remember. But I feel maybe even give it a few more days and see how you feel in a few more days. Let me just try and get a clearer answer. Would he text back to you? He's still caught between two worlds, so he's still not able to be there the way you want him to be there. So that may be triggering to you. So I do feel he would reply to you. However, I feel he may not be able to be in a relationship with you or be with you the way perhaps you want him to be just yet. And you've got to ask yourself the question, would that trigger me? So you've got to ask yourself the question. If you're not bothered about that and you want to be in touch, then reach out. If you are bothered by that, then obviously give it a bit more thought. I hope that helps, okay? K-Arts fan, thank you for the donation. Message from Divine and my person, please. So what do you need to know? Jumping straight out here. So the card coming through is action. It says follow your passion and do what satisfies your soul. This is the right time to move forward. So if there's anything you're thinking about doing right now in your career, projects, goals, it's the right time for you to do that, as long as you're following your passions and what's in your heart, because the angels want you to do what satisfies your soul. Now, this can also be a big sign about your person taking action to you. Yeah, looking good on your social media. So it feels like this person's been watching you on social media or has seen you through social media and has seen you looking good, and they want to take action towards you. And this is now in March. Okay, so it's very likely if you work on what's satisfying your soul right now, if you work on your passions and you uplift your vibration, it's very likely you're going to get some kind of action step from him. So I feel he could well reach out to you or, send you a message or even say you're looking good, because that's what he's thinking and feeling right now, because he's seen you in some way. So let's get another message. So I feel definitely you working on you is helping. So yeah, hold your vision, especially moving forward, because you could well be in union in 2026 here. I hope that helps, okay? Sue Ellen, thank you for the donation. Will we be together again? If not, will I meet someone? So will you be together again? You've got the Five of Swords. So it feels like you've got to overcome something to be together again. A challenge or an obstacle here. And it may be painful right now. Okay, so let's get a clearer card. Will you be together again? Anything else you need to know? You've got Knight of Swords and you've got the Emperor. You'll be together again when he's able to be the Emperor. I feel he's not in that energy right now. It's like you're both learning lessons, especially between now and May, to be able to be together the right way. It feels like there could be some kind of spontaneous action here. So there may even be someone new coming in, okay, which would happen spontaneously. But I feel it's more likely this person will return to you in a spontaneous way when they've learned the lessons they need to learn. Remember, everything happens for a reason. And I feel that you do care about this person, otherwise you wouldn't be wanting to be together again. But if you give this to heaven right now, recognizing that you're learning your lessons and they are learning their lessons, and you hand this over to God and you just focus on being you and doing you and being your best version, living your best life, the best way you can. It's not an easy process, but it's about breath work. It's about connecting with God's source. It's about trusting. Something is going to turn around quickly and this person will come in, whether it's a new person or your person returning to you in a higher energy. And that's what I need to share. So I feel from May, like from the end of May, something is getting better. Okay, so I don't feel right now you're going to be together, but it's very likely in the future. But there's lessons being learned right now. Let's see if I can get another card. Yeah, manifest. So think about right now what you want to manifest, okay? You have all the power you need within you to create change. So work on the changes within your own self. Become your best version. Uplift your vibration. Focus on that. The things you want to manifest. Update your vision board. Think about you and what you desire, and everything else will take care of itself. I hope that helps, okay? Pamela, thank you for the donation. Any message from Tyrone? Why is he silent? So what's going on with Tyrone? He's saying you were revealed to me. So he's been realising a lot of things about you and this connection because you've been revealed to him. That means through the universe. It means understanding things about the connection. They give me fear. So he's processing things. There's nothing wrong. He's processing. Yeah, he's fallen in love with you more. He wants to explore this relationship. So that's what he's processing. So again, whenever we feel we're being ghosted or there's silence, we think there's something wrong. And there isn't anything wrong. He's processing how he feels about you and what he wants with you. He's saying, yeah, he's wondering, like, what if you've moved on? And that may be on your mind. You might be thinking, have you moved on? Is that why you're silent? Of course he isn't. Of course he hasn't moved on. You can't move on that quick. And you can't move on from your own soul. And he is thinking about you. He can't get you out of his head right now. And it's driving him crazy, okay? So he needs some time out to just process what he's feeling and going through emotionally. So, and he's falling more and more in love with you. So he's not falling out of love with you. He's falling more and more in love with you. So give it time to manifest. It's very likely by June, something big could be revealed to you. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Heart Love Healing 222. Thank you for the donation. What a great name. Hi Liz, last year I went through a tragedy. I want to see if there are any messages for me. Well, remember, everything you go through grows you. We all go through tragedy in some way, shape or form, but it's how we perceive it and deal with it. So first of all, you've got cleansing. So it's been a very healing time for you, a cleansing time to step into your power as a goddess. And I was guided to this card at the bottom. We've got love there as well. So it's all about being able to see love no matter what's going on. So really the reason you've been through whatever you've been through is to help you to become the goddess that you are. It's made you stronger and wiser. Okay, so your intuition is at its highest right now. Go with your intuition on this. So your angels have been speaking to you and giving you messages about why you've gone through this. And it's all to bring in a cleansing. It says a clean body creates a clear mind if it's a good time for a detox. So it's really cleansed you of things that you may have been needing to be cleansed of. You know, we go through things, whether it's emotional or physical, to become someone brand new. So what I'm feeling is whatever you've been through, and I don't need to know what it is, whatever it is you've been through that you perceive as a tragedy, I can't even say it then, is it's helped you become the person you are today. And that person is wiser or stronger than ever before, no matter how things seem. So you've got the 4 of Cups and you've got the 8 of Coins. So it's showing you that, you know, you're working on you now. You've been doing work on yourself and you've had to. And that's making you stronger and wiser. So remember, you can't miss out on what's meant for you. You know, it feels like you were in misery and pain and now you're coming out the other side. I feel by August time, you're going to be in a much wiser, stronger place than you are now. So I feel whatever you've been through, okay, and this was last year and obviously now it's 2025. I feel by August time, you're going to be in a much stronger position to look back at things and recognise why it's all happened. But everything has happened for a reason. Let me bring you an angel message in as well. Okay, what's the angel message for you? Straight out. You've got, live in the present moment. It brings peace into your life. So going through this situation you've been through is allowed you and is helping you to be in the present moment. And that's also why we go through things, to bring us, you know, back into the present moment instead of worrying so much about tomorrow. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Julianne, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I have a message from our masculine, please? Thank you for everything as always, and thank you for being here, honey. So, a few messages coming up. First of all, he's feeling very alone. Okay, so he's lost in his life, and he's finding the courage to tell you how he feels. So in this silence or in this separation, or, you know, when you're not together, when he's alone, when he's within himself, because remember, we can feel alone even if we're in a crowd of people, but he's finding time to go within to find the courage to reach out and tell you how he feels. That's what he wants to do. And he has also been talking to you telepathically. And he said, I feel you physically. Is that possible? Okay, because he can feel your energy around him. So you may well have been connecting in the 5D a lot. And he can't take being where he is anymore. He's feeling alone there. So he's feeling very miserable where he is. And he wants to make things right with you. He said, I want to find a way to make things right between us because I can't stop thinking about you. So you're definitely on his mind right now, and there's going to be a change. So a change is on the horizon here. What else do you need to know? Yeah, direction. He's finding his way. The answers are within as to where to go next. So he's been doing a lot of reflecting. The rainbow there is about protection. So this is another reason why you may not have been together or why there may have been some kind of delay. But I definitely do feel things moving forward. Yeah, you've got the 2 of Cups and the Page of Coins. Remember, everything is for spiritual growth. He is aware of how he feels about you. He wants a relationship with you. This is the union ahead as well. So things are falling into place. You know, whenever I connect with the Page of Coins, you know, in this particular deck, I always see it as just out of reach. Just out of reach, nearly there. It's like the angel saying, you're nearly there, just have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation. Isla, is there any general messages from my angels? So what's the message coming through for you from your angels? Yeah, it is, honey. It is Tyron, yeah, in that card. Because it's the Game of Thrones tarot. It's the Game of Thrones tarot, yeah. And I've only seen Game of Thrones once, but it is him, yeah. So he's trapped in a situation. This for you, Bina. The angels want you to know that there is a way out, and you're soon going to see it. It says, I promise. It's like your twin is saying this to you. It's like your twin is saying, there is a way out, and you will soon see it, I promise. And it's like the brick wall that seems to be in the way right now is going to be moved out of the way. Okay, so you're going to break through that brick wall. So there's a breakthrough. Imagine breaking down that wall. So there is going to be a breakthrough. That's your message, okay? What else do you need to know? And I know it feels like there's a big brick road right now, but, you know, big brick wall, but there's a choice to be made. So he's working out what to do. He knows what he needs to do. So again, you're being guided to have faith that he knows what he needs to do, and you've got to trust him to do that, okay? The message from the angels for you is you've got to make time for you. Remember, this is a time for you right now. And I just give some pointers out as well about, you know, things to connect with the inner child, which is having a nighttime routine, like maybe doing a meditation or a cleanse, or reading a book, or doing some gratitude or affirmations, being very kind and loving to yourself, and using words of affirmation to your inner child, like you were special, you were loved, you know, everything is working out, you know, being the adult to your inner child, you were safe, providing an environment that's safe, you know, working on things for you as well, doing fun things for yourself. So work on your inner child, healing your inner child to break through that wall. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a C, great to see you. Message from my DM and the angel. So what does your DM want to say to you? What does your DM want to say? I just want to sleep because then I can dream of being with you. So he enjoys falling asleep because that's where he connects with you. You know, it's like an escapism. Dreaming about you. So he may be very stressed, this card's moon as well. He may be very stressed in his physical life right now. So when he's dreaming about you, it's his escape. He's saying, please don't be with anyone else. I can't bear it. So he does have nightmares or, you know, fearful thoughts about you moving on and being with someone else. And that's why he will choose to make it official in the future, because he doesn't want you with anyone else. So I do feel this is heading towards marriage or the sacred path of commitment here, no matter how things seem. And that's what you're being shown. You will make it official because he can't bear the thought of you with anybody else. You know, and he is dreaming about you right now. So what's the angel message for you? What's the angel message for you? We've got epiphany. So it feels like he's going through some kind of epiphany and some kind of realization right now that he does want this commitment with you, because he knows he doesn't want you to be with anybody else. There's the card. Yeah, the love, the true love that you desire is coming. So that's what the angels want you to know. This is happening and this love is coming. Just have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. A 3D message from him. So what's he saying to you? He's saying, I'm coming towards you no matter what the consequences are, because I feel so alone. So he feels alone where he is. So obviously in your mind, you probably think, oh, everything's wonderful, but it absolutely isn't. He feels alone. He feels miserable. He feels fed up. He doesn't feel seen. And he's saying because of that, he's coming towards you, and it doesn't matter what the consequences are. And that's how he feels today, like he's going to take a risk. Okay, so he's going to take a risk to come towards you because he's feeling alone. And the message for you from the angels is everything's going to be fine. God sees, hears, understands, and loves you. So you have to remember that. God sees you, he hears you, he knows what you want. Look at this. They are preparing to communicate with you. He's preparing for this. Anything can happen. Because he's saying, I've had enough of this. Yeah, this card, look at this getting my attention. It's already yours. It's only a matter of time for it to show up in the physical. It's all about the flow. Yeah, these cards are moving on top of the deck here. Okay, let me just take all the rest of that way round. So there's no room for fear, only love. You must forgive yourself and be kind and compassionate towards yourself. And forgive him. You deserve all your own love right now. Remember, you have to believe it to see it, okay? It's all about flow, not about chasing, pushing, forcing, or trying so hard. So you've got to be in the flow because he's already yours. It's just divine timing. He wants to move forward now. So you've got to give it time. That's how he's feeling today, okay? So you may feel a surge of energy. I hope that helps. Palami, thank you for the donation. Hi, Sunshine. Happy Sunday. And the same to you. P reached out to me yesterday. We spoke a little. I want to know his 3D feelings, how he felt about reaching out to me. So how does he feel after reaching out to you? He's saying he's been talking about you. He's saying there's so many things I want to share with you because my friends are tired of hearing about you. So it feels like he's been talking to someone about you. And instead of talking to his friends, he wants to talk to you. So maybe his friends or whoever he's talking to, and you don't need to know who it is, just know it's someone he trusts here. Someone has perhaps said, why don't you just reach out? Why don't you just tell her how you feel or share something with her? And that's what he's done. So I feel his friends or the person he's been speaking to has guided him to reach out to you and communicate with you because they are tired of hearing about you. And there's things he wants to share with you. So I feel like he's reached out to you. It's not over. It's not the last connection, like the last interaction, because he's got more he wants to share with you. So I feel it's made him realise how much he actually wants to talk to you and not talk about you. Yeah, you're moving towards union here. So being in a relationship and it feels wonderful. So how he feels when he's connecting with you is it feels wonderful. It feels nice. It feels right. So this is a sign about it moving towards union. But when he's connecting with you, it feels so right. So just be at peace right now and trust the journey and be in the flow and allow things to happen naturally. Because remember, a calm mind brings you success. It brings you inner peace. So calm your mind and know that all is well. He reached out, he'll reach out again. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia Bazari, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I see many signs like someone you've prayed for is about to arrive suddenly and real love is coming. Message from my true love. So you're being shown the signs that this is all moving forward then. So the message is look closer, and that's what the angels are guiding you to do. The love is still there. You just need to look closer. So when you're not seeing things clearly or you go into fear or any kind of anxiety or whatever it is, that's when you see all these signs. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you're an anxiety and just obviously you'll have moments where you do go into fear or something crops up and you think when or how or, there may be some doubt coming up. And the angels are saying, look closer, the love is still there. It's like it hasn't gone anywhere. The love is coming, it's going to arrive suddenly. You're being shown it's all on track. You're being shown that this is really about the when. It's just a question of when. And the Kundalini is rising, so you may feel the heat. And again, when you feel that can cause frustration. So this is kind of like the sacral chakra activation. And, we've been talking, haven't we, for months and months and months about cleansing the sacral chakra. And, that since December, really, we've been talking about that. And we haven't really talked about it before because everything's on fire right now. So we have to make sure we're balancing the sacral chakra because that can be the cause of frustration. Because obviously that's all about desire and need and longing and all of the intimate parts of the journey that we crave. So when we're cleansing the sacral chakra, it calms down that frustration. And I definitely feel that's also something your person is going through. The frustration of the desire, like the wanting it to happen. But again, you've got this message, it's not quite there yet because you've got the telepathic link with the wolf. So it feels like he's been held back until it's the right time. So, and this is also about sleepless nights, overthinking things. So I feel like this is a huge sign that until it's the right time, you will continue to communicate through telepathy. And that's why you're being guided. It is going to happen suddenly at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? Jacqueline, thank you for the donation. Hope you're doing well. Do the angels have a message for me? Blessings for you and thank you for being here. And thank you for being here, honey. So what's the message from the angels for you? The angels saying trust all as well because it is. So whatever's going on, whether it's with your love life, with work, with finances, with health, whatever, you're okay. You're on the right path. And I spoke about that in today's daily angel reading. So trust that all is well because it is. So whatever's going on, it's going to be okay. And the changes in lifestyle that you may be experiencing, especially between May and September, so there could be some changes coming up, they're happening to bring you more into alignment with your spiritual path. So these are changes that could be connected with what you're doing in your life. So this could be work related. It could even be to do with what you're taking into your physical body, your aura and your body itself. So what you're eating, drinking, doing, the people you're around. Feels like there's big changes coming in to prepare you for what's ahead. So I feel there's a preparation phase occurring right now to get you ready for what's coming between May and September. I hope that helps, okay? Edith, thank you for the donation. Do you have a message for me and from Roll? So what's the message coming through for you? Choose to feel good every day and always align your will to divine will. So always kind of start your day saying, how can I serve? What can I do to make today a better day? And choose to feel good. Choose to focus on gratitude and uplifting your vibration. And your person role is missing you. He's saying, hey, I miss you so much right now. Yeah, you're going to reconnect. Well, a buffered for you reconnects for me. It says reconnecting. So you're going to reconnect with this person. And you may well reach out with a hey. Okay, and what he's really saying with that hey is, I miss you so much right now. So remember, it could be one word like hello or hey, or it could be something like, how are you? And what he's really saying is, I miss you so much right now. So whenever he interacts with you, which he will, because I feel that's going to come in, the more you feel good and focus on gratitude, the quicker this will happen. He's going to really just say something very small to start the conversation, like hey, and it's going to mean, I miss you so much right now. And that's going to start a conversation. I hope that helps, okay? Katie, thank you for the donation. For Acosta, thank you so much for your guidance. Thank you, honey. Let me pull you an angel card as well. Doors are opening. No matter what, no matter how things seem, doors are opening, especially between now and September, for things to move forward in your life. And I want to see as well what the karmic struggle is as well he's going through. What's the battle right now today? The battlers, he's saying, he's saying to you, really, don't worry about me, I'll find my own way. You know, it's like he wants you to know that whatever he's going through in his karmic situation, he is getting out of it, he is dealing with it. And he will find his own way, and you have to trust him to do that. I hope that helps, okay? And hopefully I'll be able to have a Costa. I will be having a Costa Tuesday, actually, because I haven't been into town. I've been walking to Starbucks, as you know, I've been having Starbucks all week. But I do prefer Costa, so hopefully I'll be able to have a Costa on Tuesday because I'm meeting up with my little auntie Frida on Tuesday. P, thank you for the donation. Hi, Ben McCarthy used to message me casually. Last reading you said to wait till March, but in March he's gone completely no contact. Well, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong because he's gone no contact. It means he's processing. So obviously March is a time of processing and we're still in March. So he's been processing a lot of things, which is a good thing. So in the silence, the magic happens. And he's dreaming about you. He's saying, I want to sleep because then I can dream of being with you. So he's actually having a lot of vivid dreams right now about you. Let me find the dreams deck. He's been having some vivid dreams about you. So it doesn't mean there's anything wrong. Okay, I'm looking for my dreams deck, which I can't find. Okay, so I'm meant to use the silence anyway. So what's he want you to know in the silence? I don't feel there's anything wrong. And it's not about saying, oh, you know, you said to wait till March. It's about understanding you can always trust your intuition. Okay, this is the guidance. It's up to you what you do with it. So he's saying, and this is the thing, it's like he's giving you time. He's saying, you asked me to leave you alone and I am, so it hurts. And I'm not saying you're saying you've asked him to leave you alone, but it's like he needs to go within to process what's hurting him or what he's dealing with. You know, and this could also be a big sign that he's doing the right thing for the connection because he's finding himself. He said, I'm finding myself right now to be able to leave you alone and give you time or so we can work through something in another way. Because I feel that your energy may have been saying something like, come to me when you're ready or come to me when you can open up or something like that. So he's trying to leave you alone until he can find himself enough to do that. He's healing his wounds as well. So you're going to understand if he's quiet or no contact, it's not actually anything you've done wrong. It's not about you. So don't take it personally. It's about what he's dealing with in his own self because he's saying, when I'm quiet, I'm always thinking of you. So he's thinking of you. He's dreaming about you. He's healing his wounds. He's finding himself and he's trying to leave you alone, but it's hurting him. So the silence between you won't last. You know, and the thing is, what you're learning right now is to let him come to you. Because if you're saying, you know, you said wait till March, you know, if you're giving him time, you've got to give him this time. He's finding himself, he's healing his wounds. So let him come to you. You've got to look closer at this. Love is still there. You're not seeing things clearly right now because you're thinking, oh, it's not happening or he's quiet. Where really in spiritual truth, there's a big change going on behind the scenes. You've got to shine your light and remember who you are. You're the sun. So you can reach out right now and put yourself into that stress because they give me a block because he's not ready to communicate. Or you can trust that when the time is right, he'll come back to you. And focus in the meantime on you, working on your goals, your dreams, the things you enjoy, and letting the universe take care of it. But it's entirely up to you. I hope that helps, okay? Just time them out, Donna, instead of just time them out instead of deleting the message, because then they'll come back in. Just time them out for 10 minutes or something. Blossoming Caterpillar, thank you for the donation. Alice, may I ask if my twin has a 3D message for me? So what's the message coming through? And what's the angel message, first of all? So your reunion is nigh. Okay, so you're coming back together. Your reunion is nigh, which means the universe is sorting or clearing the way. Sorting it out, clearing the way. He said, I'm sorry for everything. I promised to make this right. So there's going to be an opportunity coming in for him to apologise to you and make it right. And that's what the angels are sorting out. So the message you need to know is there is a reunion ahead, and he is going to apologise and he's going to make it right. So if you're seeing the stag is the promise of that. So again, this is about you having faith and trust and believing and, just knowing they're all as well, because the decision is coming to stop the back and forth, okay? I hope that helps. Naina, thank you for the donation. How is my person feeling about me and how is he doing? So how is he feeling right now and how is he doing? Okay, he's saying the last picture you sent me lives rent-free in my mind. Damn, so he may have been looking at your pictures. It may be a picture that you sent him, or it could be a picture he's got of you. And obviously they've got pictures of you in the mind anyway. But he's saying that last picture, it's in my head. So he's thinking about you. He's like, damn. And he's saying damn because you turn him on, because he's attracted to you. That's how he's feeling. So there's Kundalini rising, and you're being asked to trust, remember, that he knows the truth, that he does feel that way, that he is finding his way. Trust the journey, the process of it. And trust that everything is working in your favour as well. What else is going on with him? Yeah, things are only stuck in the mind, okay? It's like he knows he's got to make a decision. It's like the stuck energy there will lift in time. So it's about going within to process. So remember that nothing is really ever stuck. It's just we perceive it that way. So he's still struggling with the situation he's in. He's still stuck in that situation right now, and you have to trust him to find his way out, because it does hurt him. Why does it still hurt? Why? And that means without you in the situation he's in, because he's coming to terms with so many things. So he's going through a lot of healing right now and a lot of growth, especially since February. And the angel message for you is, yeah, it's all about flow, not about chasing, pushing, or forcing, or trying so hard. I hope that helps, okay? Arazo, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how thinks N about reaching out to me? So is N going to reach out to you, or what's he feeling or thinking? He's carrying burdens right now. It may not be the right time because he's carrying burdens around. So he is struggling with some things right now, okay? And he said, I hope you have sweet dreams, my beautiful baby. So what this means is he is having dreams about you, and he's wondering if you're dreaming about him. It feels like he's going to enter your dreams and tell you he is coming forward. And he's saying, my life's a big joke right now. So he wants to make your dreams come true. And it's like he's saying to you, think of me with love. Okay, think of me in a way where I'm not burdened, or where my life isn't a big mess. Because I feel that's how he feels about himself. He's saying, my life's one big joke because of all the burdens I'm carrying around. So he knows he needs to sort his life out. But he is connecting with you in dreams. So I don't feel it's the right time for him to reach out, because he's got to sort his life out first. So the message from the air is he wants to, because see how the cards went back in? They come out and then went back in. Okay, so there's been many times he's wanted to reach out. He may have even wrote a message, but it's not the right time. So don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing the best you can. And I feel this is what you need to know. He's doing the best he can. So try not to be hard on him, okay? Which means judging him or thinking, why aren't you doing this? Because the guidance is there for a reason, so he listens. So the angel's saying it's not the right time. There is a delay for a reason. So have faith in the when. So he will reach out, just not yet. Let me see if I can get a timing for this. When is he going to reach out? Okay, we've got August just around the corner. So it's just around the corner. It could be between now and August time. I feel like there's a lot of hope in August with the yellow there. Solar plexus energy. So you're going to feel it in your gut. You're going to know when it's coming. It is just around the corner. And August really is around the corner. I was talking to someone yesterday and they were like, can you believe it's nearly April? And I was like, I know it's nearly Christmas time, really. So it's just around the corner anyway. Have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a K, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. My throat's going. Let me just have a drink. Hi, Liz. Mark posted yesterday. How is he? Any messages from him? I finally slept well last night. Any guidance from the other side? What's to come? So what's going on with Mark, or what do you need to know? So we've got the message coming through as gentle and kind. It says, follow your heart with love and compassion. So the message for you, first of all, is to be you. And this really resonates with the daily angel reading. So if you haven't watched the daily angel reading today, watch that, because it's about following your heart, operating in love and compassion. And I feel that this is like your energy calming down. That's why you slept well. That's why you slept better. So the message for you is to be gentle and kind. And Mark wants you to know that he does see that side of you. You know, they give me fear there, that when he goes into fear, he feels you physically, and he feels how kind and gentle you are. Because he's saying, I feel you physically, is that possible? So, and you feel him physically. And I feel that you slept well as well, because it was like he was right there by your side. So he's feeling you physically. He knows it's possible, even though he's saying, is it possible? And he's feeling how gentle and kind you are. He's feeling your energy in that way. They give me a block there. And that will heal any blocks. So what's the message from the other side? What's the message from the other side? This be from your mom, your dad. Yeah, there's a door about to open. A new beginning is upon you, and it's better than ever. Now, this could be to do with work. The door that you're going to unlock, you know, to move forward into better times. But I feel this is really about better times ahead. And you may even see things about doors. So you may see pictures of doors. You may see keys. Big sign of things moving forward here. The door is about to open. And how is Mark feeling in general? What do the angels want you to know? Yeah, he said, I just want to sleep because I can dream of being with you. So I feel that the reason as well you slept well is because he was in your dreams. Even if you aren't consciously aware, I feel your dream shared last night. You know, you had a dream and you're connecting in that way. And the angels say, constantly observe your thoughts, chuck out the negative ones and keep your thoughts positive. And I feel that's also what he's doing. He's trying his hardest right now to stay positive in the situation he's in. But they're giving me a little bit of tooth pain because he is aware he needs to make decisions. So what's his karmic struggle? What's his karmic struggle right now? Yeah, I will sleep on the sofa. So he'll sleep anywhere he can if it's not with that person. So, and he's like he's working this out right now. I mean, obviously, I feel he is having lots of time away from this person anyway. But it feels like if he is spending time there, he's sleeping on the sofa. And he's saying that to her, I will sleep on the sofa. Okay, I hope that helps. Katie, if you're still around as well, I just want to pull you a card about your person's karmic situation. I don't know if I did that, but they're guiding me to. Yeah, you're the one that's on their mind. So even in that situation, there is someone else on my mind, and that's you. Okay, so that's what you need to know, okay? So that's like your person saying that to the karmic partner, there's someone else on my mind, and that's you. I hope that's what you're struggling with. Patty, thank you for the donation. Liz, what can I expect to happen with the two bosses who are leaving the company? Will the outcome of my hearing be renegotiated? Well, first of all, I feel you need to let this go and give it to God. So call on Archangel Jeremiah to assist with this, because he's like the legal angel. He's the one who deals with anything to do with you know, hearings and stuff like that. So what will the outcome of the hearing be, or will the outcome be renegotiated, or what do you need to know? 10 of Cups. I feel it will be a very happy outcome. Whatever it is that happens, it will lead to success. It will lead to happiness, okay? That's what you need to know. So, and that's the outcome. And what can you expect to happen with the two bosses? It's the same card coming out. So it's showing whatever's going on, whatever is happening, is all happening to lead to success. It's to lead you to the outcome you desire. So the universe has got this under control. So I feel you need to not worry about it as much as you are doing, or give it to God, because it's all being worked out. Okay, there is a healing occurring there. So what do you need to know about this? Yeah, it's destiny. So fate and destiny are sorting this out. There is choices there, hope for the future and the delay. So even if there is a delay, there's so much hope for the future. You've got the star, okay, and the choices there. So there's choices coming in. The Wheel of Fortune is sorting it out. So whatever is going on, understand that even if there's a delay, whether it's a delay in communication or a delay in the circumstances, it's all going to work out in the right way. And this can happen over 10 weeks or between now and October. I hope that helps, okay? Sonali, thank you for the donation. Is Showbeat still thinking about me, and does he have feelings for me as a past person? So how does he feel about you as a past person? He said, I actually watched a tarot reading to see how you feel about me. So he has got feelings for you still, and he's wondering if you've still got feelings for him. And he's watched a tarot reading. Now, whether you find that to be totally unbelievable or not, that's what he's saying. He's saying, I watched a reading about you, because he may be becoming more spiritual. So he's showing you loyalty. So even over the time that's passed, he still feels loyal to you. And he's thinking about coming and proving that to you. You may even be a couple in the future here. So there's an opportunity for you to explore this again. And I feel that he's actually wondering how you feel about him, because he's got feelings for you. Okay, so that's bringing a message here. What else do you need to know? We've got, you are doing so well, keep going. Okay, so whatever you've been doing, and that's work on yourself, keep doing it because it's working for you. And it's bringing things in. Now, I feel if you're thinking about him, he's thinking about you. You know, you have feelings for him because he's still got feelings for you. So it's reciprocated. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. I love my sister, but she can be difficult, angel mess. She's a blood test. She's a blood test, which means she tests your blood. She boils your blood. She's a soul teacher to you. She's there for a reason, okay, to grow you in some way so that you respond with love instead of reacting with fear. And we all go through that with our blood relations. My sister's the same. Okay, I haven't seen my sister now for 3 years, I think it is. So, yeah, I mean, it's okay to be apart from that person, to have time apart. Doesn't mean just because you're sisters, you've got to be in each other's lives. You know, you can have time out. So time apart may be needed because it's difficult. Okay, but if she's difficult, she's triggering things in you to heal. You're going through wounding. You're healing wounds. And really, it's an opportunity for you to respond with love, not fear. That's the message. We bring in another message from the angels, but that's the message. Yeah, you are blessed, so see all the beauty in your life. So try and see the beauty in her and the beauty in the situation and all of that. Try and look for the good in things, because there is goodness there. And anything that she will be struggling with will be through her own fears and insecurities anyway. So remember, everyone is going through their own stuff. Everyone is doing the best they can with the experiences they're having. But just because you're sisters doesn't mean you have to be in each other's lives, or, you know, you can't have that time apart, okay, wherever that card went. So again, I feel things are going to get easier, but it's about you making the decision to not be so hard on yourself either. I hope that helps, okay? Sue Allen says, any message from the angels for me? Thank you for the donation. So we've got you are never alone. That's what you need to know. You're never alone. Now you're saying also I'm my twin flame. So you're never alone because the angels are always with you. And your twin flame is part of you. You are one. Okay, so recognize that. You know, you are one soul. So you're never alone. And there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. You know, if ever we feel lonely, we can do something about it. You may not be able to do anything about being alone because that's about being in your own company or, you know, having time by yourself. But you can certainly do something about feeling lonely, you know, like going out and about, speaking to people, even if you're just talking to someone in a coffee shop. And he said it's all my fault. So he's in regret about the things he feels is his fault, and he's dealing with that. But the message you need to hear today is that you're never alone. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. A bailiff showed up yesterday morning, took 1k from my flatmate, but I had a dispute with the council. Can I get guidance on that? So what's the matter? I feel that, you know, you're in a lot of turmoil here, and I really feel that the answer to everything you're going through, because I can feel you've commented something else here. So I don't know, as a student, spoke to the council. What you've got to do, you've got to give everything to the angels. You've got to give everything to God right now. I feel you need to surrender. You're carrying around burdens. So the best thing you can do, no matter what this card is to do a cleansing on yourself. Because I feel you need to cleanse your energy right now. And it really will help. So do a chakra cleanse. If you go to my playlist section, Power Cleanses, there's many cleanses in there you can do, because I feel you need to cleanse your energy. You may even need to cleanse your space, okay? Which means maybe sage your place, or, you know, have a clear out, or I just feel there's stagnant energy around. Even just opening the windows or having the door open will bring some cleansing energy in, because I feel you're carrying around everyone's pain, everyone's problems. You could be carrying burdens around that you need to release. And you're not shielding yourself properly. So when you're carrying around burdens from others, it feels very heavy. And everything can feel a lot worse than it is. So imagine you're putting a heavy coat on, and then you put another coat on, and then another coat on, and it's like you can't move. So I feel you've got to release that energy first of all. So you've got the Eight of Swords, you feel trapped. This is what it is. You're feeling trapped. You say, my flatmate's asking me to pay him back. So you're feeling trapped in many ways. You're feeling like you've got no control over anything. So you've got to take back control by, first of all, cleansing your energy, breathing and being in the now, and speaking your truth with love. So if you haven't got the money to pay someone back, just be honest about it. Say, I want to, but I can't do that right now. Or, I just need a bit of time. Or, speak to your angels about this, because I feel that's the message. You've got to cleanse your energy. Okay, the angel's saying you're carrying around stagnant energy that needs to be released. As soon as that's released, you won't feel trapped anymore, because it's all in the mind. Everything that you're going through, it may feel physical problems. It may feel like there's physical problems, but it's actually what's being created in the mind. So focus on the outcome, focus on solutions. Focus on peace, focus on feeling free. And then the solutions will come, instead of just feeling like you're stuck in debt or turmoil or craziness. So the first step is, it's about cleansing your vibration. That's the message. And then you won't feel trapped like this or stuck, okay? You're only stuck because you feel that way in your mind. Copy the Cat, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I spent time with my twin last week, and afterwards he left me completely hanging. Message from angels and twin, please. So what's the mess? Remember, he hasn't really left you hanging. He's processing his own stuff. He's dealing with his own stuff here, okay? So the angels are saying your prayers have been heard. Okay, you've prayed about this already and your prayers have been heard. You will have the life you're dreaming of. So even though it may not feel that way right now, you will have the life you're dreaming of. You will be together. I just feel it's not yet, because it's in divine timing. So there's a timing issue. It's like the timing is off, that's all. And he's saying, you were revealed to me and I love you so much. So, it's reminded him of how much he loves you, spending that time with you. Nothing's changed for him. He loves you. Even though he seems to have pulled his energy back or whatever he's done, he's realised how much he loves you. That's been revealed to him. So now he's processing what the next steps are and what there is to do. So instead of thinking, he's left me hanging, use this time for you to work on you. He's frustrated with himself right now. He is missing you and he's fed up with his life, and you're feeling this physically. Okay, so you may well be feeling this. It says, focus on raising your vibration, counting your blessings, keep your energy high and your days full. So focus on that right now, because he is your divine masculine. He is stepping into that power. So take a step forward and remember who you are. This is what he needs to do. If you want it, go and get it. So he knows he wants you. He knows he wants to get you. And he's got to take that step forward. So you're learning to take the step back and surrender. He's learning to move forward, okay? So if you give him time, he'll come back. And for the person who's just said about the cards being reversed, I know it's YouTube. It's not my settings and nothing I can do about it, okay? Shivia, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what's up with me and money? I've lent money to people and they're not returning it when I want a message from my DM. So what you're learning is that, sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind and not lend money. Okay, and if you're lending money, then don't worry about getting it back, because sometimes you don't, okay? So you're learning to, and the thing is, when you're lending people money, you're keeping them stuck in a cycle of debt, okay? Because they'll never get out of that cycle. We all go through things with money. We get really good with money by being really bad with money. I bet every single person here, including me, has had debt or, been through financial issues at some point. But, if you're lending people money, it puts a stress on the relationship that you're lending the money to. But also it's keeping them in a cycle of debt, because they won't never have it. It's like if you have an overdraft at the bank, you go into that overdraft, then you're not going to ever be in the they call it being in the red or the black, don't they? The red is where there's debt, the black is where it's clear. So it's about, them getting into the right energy. So the angel's saying, right, forget about what is going on right now and do something for you. Okay, because you're doing everything for everyone. You may feel like, I've lent people money, they're not returning it, I'm doing everything for everyone else. What about me? Okay, and the angel's saying, take yourself out on a date right now. Take yourself out on an outing. You deserve your own time, your own love, your own energy, even your own money. So plan it today. So focus on having some time with you, doing something nice for you. And then you'll release all this feeling or resentment around lending people money. But what you're really learning is that you don't help people by lending people money. Okay, and there may be some sleepless nights here. It's like, and telepathically, I feel these people are apologizing to you, or, you know, they're feeling bad about not being able to give it back to you, but they feel trapped or stuck, or there's a delay. And that's what's going on, you know, because then I've lent people money, they're not returning it when I want. Well, again, you've got to think, well, if I'm lending people money, then, and they're not returning it, then I've got to stop lending people money. So you've got to give yourself a break. Honestly, if you let go of the need to receive it back, it will come back to you. Whether it comes back to you from the people who've borrowed it or in another way. But if you just give it to God right now and you stop worrying about it, you stop overthinking it, you stop stressing about it, you stop panicking about it in general, and you just think, right, I'm not going to do that anymore. I've got to be cruel to be kind. I'm going to give back to me. And then you'll notice that you feel more relieved about things and more relaxed, and then the money will come back, whether it's coming back from them directly or in another way. So what does your DM want to say to you as well? My life's one big joke. So your person is feeling like they need to sort their life out right now. They feel like it's a bit of a mess and they need to deal with that, okay? So let's bring in an angel message. I've just realised I'm at the top of the chat. That's good to know then. So what's the message coming through? Yeah, you can do this. Whatever it is, you can get through this. And I feel this is also a message for you, for your twin. Because he's saying, my life's one big joke, okay? And he can do this. He can sort himself out. He can. I hope that helps, okay? So let me just refresh my tablet. I've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Wow. That's gone quick. So my tablet's red hot as well. So let me just refresh it and bring it back, okay? So now's the time, if you haven't had a question answered, just pop your question in the chat for me. Okay, you don't need to donate, just pop your question in. So we've got, Faria says, what is Nabil thinking as he discussed me with someone? What's coming towards me career-wise? So he said, I wish I could buy you pretty things, okay? So he's working on money. He may be working on finances right now, or, you know, building things financially so he can buy you nice things. That's what he wishes, okay? I wish I could just buy you pretty things. So has he talked to you about someone? No, okay? He's saying, I can't stop thinking about you. So you're in his head. I don't feel he's talked to anyone about you, but you're in his mind. You know, like he's constantly thinking about you, and he is making the changes he needs to make. Okay, he is doing what he needs to do to be with you. You must trust him to find his way, because he wants to be open and loving and say what's in his heart. So I feel the person he's going to communicate with is you. I don't feel he's going to open up to anyone about you. It's going to be opening up to you. Okay, so career, what's going on in career? So career-wise, talk to your angels about what you want, okay? So if there's something you want to do or something you want to change, talk to your angels. And you'll realise what your soul journey is. So this career change you may be thinking of going through, or if you're thinking of making a change or doing something differently, it's about your soul. It's about realising what this journey is. It's about knowing that you may want to do something that's more in alignment with your soul or in alignment with your spiritual truth. So talk to your angels about what you want, and that can be manifested. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle says, morning Liz, can I get a message from my DM Mohammed? I've had sore eyes all week. So that could well be a sign about tears, looking at life differently, or not liking what's being seen. Yeah, he's saying, why did he even get into this? I was such a fool, I love you. So if he's in a situation right now, a karmic situation, or something he feels stuck or trapped in, he's really fed up with himself. He's really fed up with that situation. He's saying, why did I get into this? Why? I was such a fool when I love you. So he knows he loves you and he wants to be with you. And that's affecting his eyes, because eyes are about looking at your life, not liking what you see. He may also be feeling very emotional, and he wants to make it official with you. Okay, so no matter what's going on, this could be a situation he's in. It could be a commitment he's in. And he wants out of that to make it official with you because he loves you. And he's going over everything in his mind, thinking, why did I do that? Why did I get into that? Why? So there's a lot of questioning right now, because you're eternal and he's having an epiphany. So it's like he's having an epiphany that you are eternal beings, that you are twin flames, that you are soul connected. He knows this deep down. It's like he's coming to terms with more and more the fact that he's always going to be in love with you. And he needs to free himself from whatever he's in to be able to explore that with you, because that's what he wants to do. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Jacinta says, Liz P's friends posted pictures of him sober and another at a picnic drunk. Both who look sad and miserable. My chest has been itchy and I miss him. How's he feeling in the 3D? So you can tell there he's not happy with himself. He's going through some kind of struggle and he's itching for change because you're itching. So what he's saying to you is, how can one man cry so much, not again? So he's dealing with a lot of pain. So I'm not saying he's sitting around crying, but I feel he's very emotional. You know, he's in and out of pain and struggle, and that's why 1 minute he's okay and then the next minute he isn't. So that's why 1 minute he may be okay and then the next minute he's drunk. Okay? But it's because he knows he needs to make changes. So change is about to happen. Jump on the change. So it feels like he wants to change. You know, he doesn't want to sit around drinking. He doesn't want to sit around moping or feeling sorry for himself. He wants to do something about it. So yeah, you're building a foundation no matter how things seem. Remember that. So the angel's saying you are working towards the most amazing future, building your hopes and dreams. So regardless of what he is or isn't doing, that's still working. You know, so release negative emotions to become more balanced within. It feels like that's what he's going through right now. You know, he's going through a lot of emotions because he knows he needs to change. He needs to balance his energy. And that's what he's struggling with. I hope that helps, okay? Chai says, hi Liz, is this really the end for me and my love? How is he feeling? It's never the end for twin flames or soul connections. Okay, it's never the end. It's the ego saying otherwise. He's focused though on doing something right. There's the relationship and it's back and forth. So to you, because it's back and forth, or there may be some deception around, or maybe you feel like he's hurt you in some way, you're feeling it's over, but it isn't. It's moving towards you and you're more than ever here. Everything is happening for a reason. It's a question of when. So he needs to be more focused on you. He needs to be more focused on himself to be able to focus on you. And the more you give, the more you receive. So let's see what you two are truly meant to be. So the message is you're truly meant to be. It's not over. That relationship is coming in. Okay, you are building that relationship. This is union. In fact, you're falling more in love with each other than ever. You're not moving away from each other. It's just he may be focused on other things right now, like his finances or like his career or other things he's got going on, so that he can stop being back and forth. And he may have pulled his energy back to deal with his circumstances because he wants to be able to give to you everything you give to him. You know, because you give him more and more and more, and he can't give to you the way he wants to give to you. So he's pulled back his energy to be able to deal with himself, to deal with his situation, to be able to be in a relationship with you the way he wants to, because you're truly meant to be. So it's not over between you, it's just beginning. Okay, so this is a time for you. Remember that message I shared the other day from the Archangel Michael deck? The caterpillar thinks its life is over, but God is just preparing your wings. So you're being prepared for the next stage in your journey, that's all. So this is a time for you to work on you. Yeah, please be mine. So I feel this is also a needy energy. So you've got to let go of any neediness right now or desire for him right now by focusing more on you, filling up your own cup, giving back to you. I hope that helps, okay? Victor says, hi Liz, I have a message for my twin, the snake card. So what does your twin want to say to you? How about a sexy picture? So he's thinking about a sexy picture of you. You know, there's that. I'm not saying he's going to ask you for one, but he's definitely thinking about you in that way. Okay, so he's thinking about the way you are and the way you look, and he's feeling turned on to you. So the snake is saying creation. And this is you're creating great things in your life right now, because you know you are a creator and your time for great creation is now. So what are you creating in your life? What are you manifesting? What are you putting on your vision board? What are you journaling about or drawing or doing? Because you're creating those things. And also, you've got inspiration. So I feel the message for you from the snake is that this is a perfect time of creation for you, where you're inspired to do things and you're taking inspired action, or you're receiving intuitive hits, and that's inspiration about what to do. So the world around you can inspire your next steps. Pause and observe to be inspired. And maybe you are being inspired by things going on around you, and this could be what you're drawing, you know. And I love the fact as well, I have to tell you this, by the way, that you give me that horse drawing, because next year's the year of the horse. So obviously I'm going to have that up somewhere. I mean, I've got it up now, but I mean, I'm going to move it and put it somewhere, you know, in here, because it's in there. But I'm going to put it in here because, you know, it's connecting with that. So remember, you're inspired by things around you that impact others later down the line. So I feel the message as well is that you have an impact on people that you don't even realise that you do. You know, you create so much power, and that's another reason why he's thinking can have a sexy picture of you, because, you know, he's turned on by you in that way. That's also about your appearance and the way you are. And he's making decisions. So he said, I need to make a decision. And this could be about things in his life. It's also about coming to you. And the message is, it will be worth it. It will be worth it. Okay? He knows it and you know it. So, and it will be a date. And you may be making a date for yourself right now to work on self-love. So this could be taking yourself out somewhere, doing something nice for you, working on self-love. And the more you work on self-love, the more things move forward. So I feel he's also making a decision to ask you out on a date. He's been working on himself to be able to do that, to be able to move forward. So I definitely feel that there could be a date coming up for you to share time together. This could also happen on a specific date. But I feel that what I'm connecting with more than anything is he's getting the courage to be able to reach out and ask you on a date. That's what's coming through. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Prestige says, I'm so stuck in a rut. Any angelic advice about moving on? So understand that you can't really move on from a person you're in love with. You can move on from the struggle around it. Okay, which means give me maybe some blocks going on. So there may be blocks in communication. So it's really whatever you're going through right now is about self-worth. You're realizing that you are enough and you are worthy. So affirm, I am enough, I'm worthy. And recognize that. If someone isn't appreciating your worthiness right now, if someone isn't appreciating you, then take yourself out of the equation until they can appreciate you. And it's never really about you anyway. It's always about what they are going through. So the message is, try not to take things personally and see things in a higher way, because you are enough and you are worthy and you are deserving of great things in your life. So move towards the things you enjoy. Focus on the people who do see your worth right now, like family or friends, or being around those kinds of people, or have time with yourself so you can connect with yourself and source. Get the relationship right with yourself again. And when you remember your own value, everything changes. It's life changing, because you start remembering who you absolutely are. And then you become the right person to attract the right person in. You become the right person to bring everything you want to you, because everything that comes to you is really what you are manifesting from within anyway. So affirm, I am enough, I am worthy, and then things will turn around. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, thank you, honey, but I've already got a relationship with Jesus, but thank you for that, okay? You know, people come in here and they think that, you know, I haven't got a relationship with Jesus. You'd be surprised, okay? You'd be surprised. Sujana says, I don't know what happened, but I feel disconnected from reality. I'm unable to enjoy little things in life, unable to focus on my studies. I don't feel things. So what you need to do is breathe, okay? You need to breathe yourself back into the now. The reason you're feeling disconnected is because you're not allowing yourself to feel. And we come here to feel. Or you may feel like you're over feeling. But what the angels are asking me to guide you to do is more breath work, okay? To breathe yourself back into the now, because when you come back into the present moment, that's where the power is. And the reason why is because your mind and body reconnect. So breathe yourself into the now and be more present in what you're experiencing. Because if you feel disconnected, there's fear going on, there's anxiety, there's stress and struggle. Try and just be in the moment and observe your reality from the here and now. Look around you and see the things going on. You know, when you're eating something, for example, try and really taste your food, or immerse yourself in the experience you're having in that moment, instead of allowing your mind to go elsewhere. Because when the mind is going elsewhere, that's when we get disconnected, when we start worrying about the future, or stressing over the past, or letting other things get in the way. So I feel the message is to focus more on breath work and being in the present moment, and then you'll notice things start to turn around, okay? So I'm going to pull you a card from your angels. What do you need to know? Okay, so clear card, please. There we go. The message is, let all that no longer serves you go and fall away. So let all that no longer serves you and needs to go fall away. So you may just need to release certain things in your life here. And this could be about circles of friends. It could be about if a job isn't serving you or just making changes. This is the year of the wood snake. And the wood snake will help you to shed skin and release anything you don't need. But I think the message I need to share with you is that focus on being in the present moment and experience everything in the now, and you'll find life getting better, okay? Ethereal Seeker, thank you for the donation. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anyone there. Yeah, Ethereal Seeker says, hi Liz, I have a twin flame guidance message and feeling my DM will. So the message is, you are here to love and be loved. So do you feel all the love around you? So try and focus on the love that's around you today. Because he is around you, he lives in you, okay? And let all that no longer serves you and needs to go fall away. So I feel that's what he's going through. He's releasing things he needs to change. He's releasing things he needs to let go of. And he's feeling connected to you. And that's why you are here to love and be loved. Do you feel the love all around you? Because he's feeling your love. He's feeling connected to you. He's feeling the power of the love. So let go of anything else right now. So what else do you need to know? What else? I'm not staying on for much longer, guys, just so you know. So you got the heartache here with the Three of Swords. You just fell on the floor there and missing each other with the Four of Cups. So you're fed up and frustrated with the circumstances. So he's feeling fed up because he's missing you. But he's feeling your presence all around him. And that's why, because when you're not together, you've got the 5D connection, the telepathic link. It's feeling strong. So I feel right now what you need to do is connect in the 5D. Because as above, so below. When you connect in the 5D, it creates everything in the physical, and you're going to feel the love very, very strongly. But if you're feeling fed up or frustrated, it's coming from his energy right now. It's coming from the Kundalini rising, the power of the love, the strength of the love as well, and the connection. And it's being reflected back to you. And that can sometimes get, it can get uneasy. So there's a lot of reflection going on, thinking right now, working things out. But I feel the message is to connect in the 5D because you're feeling each other's presence. I hope that helps, okay? E777, thank you for the donation. Sending love, and I hope you're feeling Aries energy. I am. What is the message for me today? The block in my throat. Feeling changes and also feeling like no longer have to put up with things that no longer serve me. How is everyone else feeling? Exactly the same. We're all feeling, I feel exactly the same. I do anyway. Moving into Aries season, it's changed a lot of things. So you know now that to believe you have to see. You believe to see, should I say. So it's about you knowing. You don't need to see it to believe it. You have to believe it to see it. So it's about manifestation. You're being guided to remember that. And you may be thinking, I'll believe it when I see it. So you may be in that energy thinking, he's got to show up for me to even give him a chance or to even entertain his energy right now, because I feel you've stepped into your worth, E777. So I feel that's what you've been doing. So forgive yourself right now. Be kind and compassionate towards yourself because you deserve all of your love. And I feel that's exactly what you're doing. So you've stepped into Aries season, giving yourself all of your love, being kind and compassionate towards yourself, giving more to you. Saying to yourself, okay, if he wants to come back to me, if we're going to be together, then he needs to come back in the right energy. It's like you're not entertaining any low vibrational energies anymore. And that's how your spiritual dreams are manifesting. There may also be a change in finances coming as well in a good way between May and June. And changes are happening to benefit you. So all these changes you're making are happening for the right reasons. Your dreams are coming true here. So you're being shown this. And then the universe has shown me how to feel worthy in work situations, shown me I need to see my worth. Yeah. And that's the changes happening. That's going to change everything. So I feel you're going to be manifesting more money. These changes are going to benefit you because you're going to feel more in control of yourself. And you're not going to be focusing so much on him. And that's actually going to create the shift the right way. Because what's he going to feel from this shift now? He can't forget you. And he's going to ask himself why. He's going to really look at his situation because he's saying I shouldn't have gone into that situation. So he's really going to be looking at his situation and he shouldn't have shut you out. So he's realising that more and more. He wants to call you, and he's saying, I shouldn't have said those hurtful things to you. So I feel you pulling your energy back is really about him moving forward. So remember what I said, when the feminine steps back, the masculine moves forward, and that's what's going to happen. I hope that helps, okay? Veronica, thank you for the donation. Can I get a message from my DM? So what's going on with your DM right now? I am choosing you. So if there is a choice, remember, it's never about you and someone else or you and something else. It's always about him choosing himself, which leads to you because you are one. Okay, but what he's saying is I am choosing you. So if you're worried about a decision, he is going to make the right decision. And that's what he's currently working on. So he could be having time by himself. He could be pulling away. You know, he could be distant from you right now because he's processing this decision. And you may be having toothache. So remember, God sees, hears, understands and loves you. So if you're not feeling seen, heard or understood right now, and we feel that way sometimes in the silence, or if we feel we're being ignored or ghosted, remember, God sees everything. And it's really about you giving that love and understanding and compassion to yourself, because it's your inner child that's craving the love. It's your inner child that's feeling abandoned or let down. So this is about you feeding your inner child and remembering who you are as the Empress, the Divine Feminine. It says, take a step back and remember who you are and let them take the lead. So this is about you now letting your person be able to make that decision, because they are trapped in a situation and they need to find the solution to that situation. And your person is really missing you, wanting to reach out to you. But they're trapped in something and their mind is really causing the problem. It's the mind, it's not even the situation really, it's the mind that's causing the illusion. And when they release the struggle, a plan comes up. So I feel that's what needs to happen. So if you're pulling your energy back naturally, they're going to push their energy forward naturally. But I feel there's definitely a solution coming in. Okay? And yeah, this could all happen in the fall. So things are falling into place. But I feel when the leaves start coming off, so this is October time really, things are moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. Let me just remove that. Let me just delete this person. People come on, they've got no idea what they're talking about at all. You time that person out. There we go. So we've got Cece says, hi Liz, can I get guidance from the angels today? I feel fear and anger that things seem to be turbulent. First of all, you know, I've already give you the guidance, okay, of how to handle what you're going through right now. And the guidance is to do a cleansing on yourself. That's what you need to do. Instead of continuously asking questions, because that's putting yourself in fear. Okay, it's like all these questions. What you need to do is cleanse your energy right now, and you'll feel 100 times better, because all the answers are already within. It's just that you've got so much craziness going on and turmoil going on, you can't see a way out, okay? You're saying, I feel fear and anger that things seem to be turbulent. I try so hard to be positive and meet with all this. And special person not being here, how does my late father have messaged me? Cleanse yourself. You need to cleanse yourself, okay? Honestly, if you do that, you're going to feel so much better, okay? So the message coming through is, my advice, this is what your dad's saying to you. He's saying, my advice is appreciate everything. Look at that. He's saying, my advice, appreciate everything. Instead of moaning or worrying or stressing, just appreciate absolutely everything, including the lessons you're learning right now. And enjoy each living moment, because you're living. So don't stop living through fear and turbulence and chaos. Enjoy each living moment. So your dad is saying, if I could come back into this body, if I could come back into this life, I'd enjoy each living moment and I'd appreciate everything. And that's my advice. And the angel's advice is to cleanse yourself. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta says, my best friend guided to gift me tarot cards. I keep seeing the word magic. Okay, well, that's good. You know, gifting cards, whether you buy them yourself or you get given them, it's all a gift. Some people say, oh, you should never buy your own cards, which is ridiculous. It's all fear. It's like that person who's just come in and said, you're going to hell for doing cards. Or it's ridiculous. Okay, people have got, understand this. The only person who can judge a person is God. Okay, we allow other people to have control over us when we shouldn't. Okay, it doesn't matter what people, I don't care what people think about me. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, because I know my connection with God is my connection with God. Okay, and it's the same with you or, you know, anyone else. So who cares what people think, really, as long as you know what you're doing. That's the most important thing. And I'll tell you this as well. These people who come on here and say things, or they wouldn't dare to say it to someone's face. They've got no courage. Okay, they wouldn't dare to go up to someone in the same room and say that to them because they get punched in the face, or, you know, they get a mouthful back. These are just people who've got nothing better to do, who come on and judge other people when really they need to look in the mirror at their own self, okay? Andrew, thank you for the donation. Hyla's have had a big urge lately to reach out to her. So you know that's her urge to reach out to you. You know that what you're picking up on there is that something is happening, okay? To let her know I love her and I'm here for her. To not be afraid to reach out. So first of all, what you're realising is that she's going to reach out. That's what you're feeling. So because she's really sending this message. She's miserable. She's missing you. She doesn't want you to give up. That's what's going on here, okay? So she's saying to you, please don't give up on me. I am miserable. I am thinking about you. And you're picking up on all that energy. You're picking up on her pain. And that's why you want to reach out. So ask yourself the question, should I reach out in the 5D or in the 3D? So obviously do what you feel is right for you, okay? So there's a decision there. You've got a decision. You've got a decision to make. Do you reach out or not? Do what you feel guided to do. There is no right or wrong. There's only lessons. But I feel she is feeling miserable. She's, you know, but remember, everything's going to be fine either way. Okay, fill up your own cup first then to be able to tend to and help others. That's what she needs to do. So what you've got to remember is, okay, she may be feeling miserable, she may be going through whatever she's going through, but she still needs to fill up her own cup first. She's still got to prepare herself and get into the right energy to be able to move forward. Everything's going to be fine anyway. You say, I'm not guided to reach out. Yeah, I don't feel it is the right thing to do because I feel she's still not ready because she's still filling up her own cup. But you're sensing the urge, you're sensing she wants to, and you're also sensing this misery she's in and this pain. And, you know, you can give her that support in the 5D. But everything is going to be fine. So let's see if we've got any kind of timeline. Give me a block there still on, you know, when she's going to communicate, or she is in a lot of pain. She's in 5 of Cups. So February, she wanted to, I mean, it's happening now because she wanted to reach out in February, or I don't know if there was any communication in February, but she's wanted to since February. So this is a backwards energy, you know, because she's not trusting herself, or, you know, she's fighting it or whatever it is, but she's wanted to reach out since February. So anything can happen. This isn't a future February. This is what's just gone. Yeah, this is like, they're saying the past here. I feel she left the Karmic in February. So she could well have wanted to reach out in February, but something is coming soon, I feel. And that's what you're picking up on. I hope that helps, okay? And I'm sending you so much love. Stella, thank you for the donation. I have some message from A. So what's going on with A? Let's bring in the twin flames and separation. A is saying, I feel like a complete fool, okay? Why did I say those things? So he feels foolish about some of the things he said. Okay, whether he said these things to you or, you know, it could be to other people, but he's feeling very foolish, okay? And we've got justice. So he wants to balance that out. He wants to sort that out. He wants to come to you in a more balanced way and apologise. So I do feel there's going to be an apology for some things that were said, or some things he's done that he regrets doing and he feels like a fool about. So let's bring in the deck of apologies. What's this about then? What's this about then? So he's watching you. He's watching you. So he's watching you right now, and maybe he's seen that you're in your power and your integrity. You know, I can see Pink sending me, I've just seen Pink sent me one of them. I'm going to go to the email in a second though, because I think Pink's here, but she can't comment for some reason. So hey Pink, I'm sending you lots of love. Mwah. So I watch you. Okay, so she is definitely, this is a sign. I feel that's also for Pink, because I've got that as well. She may be watching you. But A is watching you, Stella. Okay, and is working out how to come forward and apologise for the things that may have been said that has made them feel like a fool. So again, I feel it's just a matter of time until communication comes in here. And you've got coming through for you as you are a magnet. What you give out, you get back. So remember that, you know, you are magnetic right now. So all you need to do is shine your light and really release the ego fears to follow your true path. And I feel that's what your person is doing. And let go of fear, thoughts become things. So I feel this is a real message between now and June of your person releasing fear to be able to move forward. And you may even see the number 1616. I hope that helps, okay? Crystal says, can I get a message with what's coming in with my DM? So what's the message coming in with you for your DM? Okay, I wish we could just cuddle now. So your person wants to cuddle you, is thinking about holding you in their arms. The angel's saying there's nothing to fear, you're protected. So remember, until this manifests in the physical, your journey is being protected. Okay, you've got, yeah, you are blessed. And you've got it cosmically going on in the 5D. So make sure you're working on the 5D right now. It says you already have everything you could ever want just by being together. This is your promise of everything else coming in divine timing. So your journey is in divine timing. Your love for each other is stronger than ever. You're both having fantasies and vivid dreams, reminding you where you belong and how it should be. And they give me ringing in the ears, which is downloads as well. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just go to my email a minute because Pink has messaged me. Pink says, I tried to donate, it wouldn't come through. We just, oh, thank you, Pink. I'm sending you lots of love. Let me do some messages for Pink then. So what's going on with your twin? Okay, what's going on with your twin? This is a message for Pink who's watching but for some reason can't comment, okay? So I am choosing you. Okay, so again, remember what this means is there's never a choice between you and someone else or you and something else. It's always them needing to choose themselves. But your twin is saying, I am choosing you. And I'm sorry for running away from you. I don't know why I do that. So, you know, those moments where you kind of come together, you know, like the universe creates the way and then she runs. She doesn't know why she's doing that, but she is choosing you. And I feel that's something you do need to know today. What else is going on? Yeah, you were never alone and you have the angels with you. You got Daisy with you. And live in the present moment. It brings peace into your life. And I really do feel that's what you're doing more of. You know, you are more in the here and now and it's bringing power in for you. So really, angels saying everything that's happening is happening for the highest good. It's all happening for the right reasons. What else is she thinking about in the separation? Yeah, I shouldn't have gone into that situation. So she's really regretting a karmic relationship and she's going over and over and over it in her head. And she is going to choose you because she's going to choose herself. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for being here and sending a big wave there. Next question is for Patricia says, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, he said he may come back to visit, but now he's silent again. I'm letting him be. May I have a message from him? Is he going to surprise visit? So what does he want you to know? He's saying, I hate being anywhere you're not. So he wants to be there with you. He hates not being with you. And he is thinking about this. So the Wheel of Fortune is setting this up. So things to turn in your favour, manifest it. So the big message here is manifest. If you want him to come to you and surprise you and, you know, make a change, then manifest it. Put it into motion. Because the universe is already creating the way. And I feel he definitely does want to come to you. Because he hates being anywhere you're not. So the message is manifest it. Think about it. Think about what you want. Let's connect with us at any time. Yeah, we've got August coming through and February. So between February and August. Now this could even be between August and February next year. But it feels like something's been set in motion since February. Okay, to February to August and August to February is a very powerful time. So it feels like really between now and February, things are manifesting. Okay, because February will also be the start of the horse, the year of the horse, which is about freedom. Okay, so yeah, again, it's like you're waiting for something. You know he's coming. So I'm seeing that dragon in the distance there like an eagle. So you may well be seeing eagles. He's saying he was just here in Feb. There you go. So it's already activated in his mind what he wants. So I'm seeing that eagle. It's a dragon, but I'm seeing this as an eagle. As him already on the way to you. It's just about you trusting in the when, and the dragons will also assist with blasting things out of the way. So I definitely feel something is coming because he doesn't like being wherever you aren't. He's saying, I hate being where you aren't. So in other words, he's saying, I want to be where you are. And that's what he's working on. So manifest, okay? Think about it, visualize being together, and the universe will create the way. I hope that helps, okay? GR, thank you for the milestone, honey. A message from Ray, please. What's coming next for us? He hasn't tried to communicate with me. I'm not sure if he will or if he's still with the Karmic. So He's saying, I just wanted to chat a bit. He does want to talk. He does. Okay, what he's saying right now is, hey, I just wanted to chat a bit. He does want to chat to you, but there may be things still in the way. So I feel what he's going to do is he's going to chat with you in some point. So it's like you're saying, I'm not sure if he will. Of course he will. He wants to chat a bit. He wants to see what you're doing. And he may send you a hey. Okay, that may be how he starts the conversation off. And if he does, and you're thinking, is that all he's sending to me after all this time? It's really him saying, I want to chat a bit. But right now he's dealing with a struggle. There's a challenge there, okay? So what's the message from the angels? He feels like he's stuck. Right now he feels stuck in his own mind. So the message is everything's going to be fine. Fill up your own cup first, then to be able to tend to and help others. So this is a time for you to fill up your own cup, to get back to you. And you may feel like that's been going on for a while, but it's the time that it's needed. You know, for you to feel more in your power, which I feel you do. Every day it gets easier and easier for you to be yourself and be in your own company and to allow things to happen naturally. Because he feels stuck right now. He doesn't want to come to you when he's in the wrong energy. I'm not really feeling a karmic person around him, you know, or anyone specific. It's more all the battles he's going through. It's like a little boy struggling to find his way. So he is going to chat to you, and he is going to reach out with a hey. Let's see if we can get a when. And I feel you do know this already. You do know that it's just a matter of time until he reaches out to you. Yeah, the angels say when you stop waiting. When you stop waiting. So you may feel like you're still waiting. And when you stop waiting, that's why you're being guided to fill up your own cup. When you stop waiting, that's when it will happen. I hope that helps, okay? I think Pink's just messaged me back. Because obviously I've just done a reading. Thanks, she's waving back. Thank you, honey. I don't know why you can't comment. I don't know, YouTube's weird sometimes with settings and things. But I'm glad you're watching anyway. S. Leela, thank you for the donation. Is any love coming towards me this year? And love is coming to you right now because you can see the love in the air and the atmosphere. You know, you can feel the love. You can get it going on with the universe, and that will open the right doors for love to come in. So the angel's saying, yes, it's happening. Okay, it says things are already in motion. So if you've been manifesting love, if you've been asking for love, if you've been wanting love and setting that in your mind, then it's already in motion. The angel's saying powerful change is underway. Results are coming. They want to move forward. Okay, so they want to move forward. So whomever this is that you're manifesting is going to move forward to you. You may see eagles as well, big sign of something coming. And this could well happen over the next 8 weeks or between now and August or even over the next 8 months, which is, so that's like the furthest timeline. So if we say April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So this year, love is coming. And that's really what you're asking, is love coming this year? And the angel's saying yes. So just give it time. Focus on becoming your best version. You know, focus on living your best life. Focus on noticing love all around you in your day. You know, the magic of this day. Because, yeah, the power is in you. Go within, connect with it. So remember, if you access the love within you, you're going to bring love to you in many ways. I hope that helps, okay? So Alan says, Liz, what is he 3D feeling for me? What is he feeling for you? He said, I've been lying awake thinking of you, wondering if you were thinking about me. So he is thinking about you. You are on his mind, okay? And I know I have answered your question already. So you've got to believe in you right now and let your heart be your guide, okay? Have faith that he's going to be guided to you because he is thinking about you. So let your heart be your guide. If you're thinking, what's he feeling about me? It's usually what you're feeling about him because you're mirrors. So if you're thinking about him, he's thinking about you. You're mirrors of each other. So remember that, okay? I'm going to do a couple more then. So Sar says, hi Liz, if you guided current thoughts of Rizwan, what is he thinking about me? Okay, so what he's saying to you is, say hi to your family for me, I missed that. So he may be thinking about you in a family way, you know, thinking about your family, thinking about spending time with your family. And it is Sunday, so maybe he's with his family today, and he's thinking what it would be like to be open and loving with you as a family, to have you in his life, to connect with your family, his family, to bring you together. And that's what he wants to say, you know, he wants to say what's in his heart. So what I'm connecting with is, when he sees a life with you, he doesn't just see you and him. He sees you and his family, you and your family. This could even be about building a family, but I feel it's like extended family. So that may be very important to you, spending time with your family. And he's recognizing that, saying, say hi to your family for me. So you may be spending time with your family today, and he feels you energetically. It's like he's saying, I'm with you every step of the way. So I feel wherever you go today, whatever you do, or even the next time you're with your family, it's like he's right there by your side. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle says, hi Liz, I'm very lost, don't seem to know who I am anymore. I'm not sure if it's me mourning I've taken on everyone else's thoughts and feelings. So you need to release the stress, okay? Come back into the now, breathe, do a cleansing, call on your angels, okay? Because you're never alone. So what's the message coming through? Yeah, you got to forgive yourself for some stuff here, okay? So forgive yourself, be kind and compassionate towards yourself because you deserve all of your love. So right now, give the love that you're giving so freely to everyone else, give that to you. Fill up your own cup. Forgive yourself for anything else. I hope that helps, okay? Miss Valentine says, my mother died, upset with me. I can't do anything. I'm so sorry you're going through that, honey, but understand this, okay? As soon as the death occurs, there's no ego. There's no ego. There's no pain. There's no judgment. So your mother will not be mad at you right now. Your mother, it's just not possible, okay? It will be cleansed and healed. So forgive yourself for anything you feel you could have done better. If you feel that things weren't said, forgive yourself. So I'm going to bring in a message from her to you, okay? So what she's saying to you is, please don't be afraid. Please don't be afraid. Don't be afraid about anything that's happened or anything that will happen. She's with you, okay? So she's saying don't be afraid. And obviously you're a little girl, so this is about you understanding this. You're a child, a baby. It doesn't matter how old you are. So she's saying, please don't be afraid. So, and I feel what you need to understand is that, that is the truth, there's no ego up there. So anything that caused an issue down here on earth is healed and resolved up there. Okay, so I want to bring in another message from her to you. What else does she want to say to you? Yeah, let the emotion come out, okay? Yeah, she's saying, look, I'm not dead, okay? Which means she's right there. And she's saying to you, I wish I'd told you more often how much I love you. Look at that. I feel that's exactly what you need to know. So what I'm going to do is read you these messages out. So she's saying, I wish that I'd told you more often how much I love you. And I feel that's exactly what you need to hear, okay? So what she's saying is, it's funny, when I first came over here, and she means to the other side, and had a chance to look back at my earthly life, I realised the way in which my own insecurities and fears held me back from expressing the true innermost parts of my heart. I was so caught up in my own day-to-day life that I didn't take the time to express myself like I should have. If you could look up to the sky right now, you would see love. He says love, and love, she means the word love or love you. You may even see that in the cloud, okay? Or you may see the words I love you. I feel she's going to bring that to you in some way. She said, if you could look up to the sky right now, you would see I love you written by the clouds and coloured by the stars. From my spiritual perspective, I know all the little things you did quietly for me, and I can't thank you enough. Love continues to live on in your heart, and together we can be reassured it can never die. And that's why she's saying I'm not dead. So that's really a way of apologising for everything that happened. And she's saying I'm not dead. They're going to be a big block here because there were so many things that she wished she could have said, okay? Only my physical body is God, and now I know that our bodies are just a small part of who we really are. I am aware that you miss my voice and physical presence, but my soul and spirit are very much alive. The times when you felt my energy, I really was there next to you as I am now. We each have a unique energy fingerprint, and you recognise mine when I'm with you, so trust that feeling. I am actually more alive now than ever before. Gone are all the distractions and stresses that I allowed to rob me of the enjoyment of my life. Now I see how trivial everything was, and that all that ever mattered was the important priorities of love, family, friendship, caring and helping. But I've also discovered how to turn my regrets into learning and growing, and I ask you to do the same. I now see I never had anything to fear. There is no death, and nothing bad can ever happen to anyone in spiritual truth. Of course, it's important to be smart and careful and always follow your guidance, but please don't forsake joy because of fear, because there's truly nothing to fear. Isn't that beautiful? So she's going to show you the words I love you in some magical way. I hope that helps, okay? Heinz says, hi Liz, anything for me, please, love, from New Zealand. So, and welcome. What time is it there in New Zealand right now? It is, wow, it's 11 o'clock here. So I'm going to go off soon. Oh my God, it's been on 3 hours. It's gone quick, okay? Make time for you. This is your message, okay? They think about you all the time. So whoever you are thinking about right now, they think about you all the time, whether you're connecting with your twin flame or anyone else on your mind, they're thinking about you. But you must make time for you right now. So if there is any form of separation or quiet times, it's needed. I hope that helps, okay? Elaine, thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. It's been a while. Hi, Les, looking amazing. Can I get a message from VD? Is he still with girlfriend? Will he contact me when he's single, please? So what do you need to know? 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 Wow, Knight of Coins. He's going to reach out to you when he's got something solid to give to you. Now, the Knight of Coins is eventual positive outcome. So this is, again, reassuring you that you're going to be together. But it will be at the right time, okay? So our faith that he is on his way. He is coming to you and he's going to offer you that coin. And that will be the chance of the life that you deserve. Okay, so is he still with a karmic partner? Is he still with a karmic partner? He's in a lot of pain. So I feel that there is someone still around him, but they're causing each other pain. Doesn't matter how much what it seems like on the physical, what it seems like on the surface. This person is miserable, okay? And so is he, and so are you. It's like you're all miserable because you're not where you're meant to be. It's like everyone has been held back from the truth, or that, you know, where they're truly meant to be. It's like he's holding her back, she's holding him back, they're both holding you and him back. So it's only a matter of time until this moves forward. Okay, we've got the Emperor and we've got the Four of Coins. He just needs to let go, okay? So he is your masculine. That's what you're being reminded there with the Emperor. He's just got to let go of everything he's currently doing or everything he's currently in. But it's also to balance his energy, to learn his lessons. Remember that, to become the Emperor. So everything he's going through right now is to make him who he is. So there is a reason why it's happening. But the reason you got the Knight of Coins is to remind you that you're going to end up where you're meant to be. So remember, the guidance is there. You just need to listen. They give me a lot of fear, so let go of any fear. So the message coming through, he's saying you were revealed to me. So he does know who you are to him. He is aware of his feelings for you. He is aware of this. And is there anything he's thinking or feeling during the separation between you? And I know you do run into each other from time to time. That's the universe guiding you together. He's saying, why the hell did I do that? I'm starting to miss you. So he is missing you more and more. So it's not that he's never missed you. It's just now he's getting more curious. And he's realising more and more now than ever that, you know, you're the one, because it's all been revealed to him. So I feel he is becoming more spiritually mature. But again, you're learning, remember, to let go of the when and to trust the love and to live your best life and allow the journey to unfold. I hope that helps, okay? Cece says, how does my voice is going, so I'm not going to stay on much longer. Cece Lynn says, how does my love feel today? I'm sorry for running away from you. I don't know why I do that. So he is aware that he's been running and holding himself back, and he does want to change that, you know. So the message is, let your heart be your guide. This is for him. So he is learning now to follow his heart. And in the meantime, while you're not together, remember you are safe and you're being watched over at all times. So your journey is very much protected right now. But his heart is guiding him to you. Let's bring in another message. What else do you need to know? Yeah, illumination. Look past the chaos of the physical world and be inspired. Focus on being you and the universe will take care of the rest. So regarding the karmic situation, he's been illuminated. Okay, the universe is taking care of it. Just be yourself. And everything else is moving forward. And I feel you may even receive some illumination around the new moon. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Rob, you've come in when I'm just about to go off. I've been on for 3 hours and 8 minutes. I'm just going to answer Daniel. Daniel says, Jennifer and I met yesterday and she was closed off. Was it because she doesn't like me? No, it's because she's dealing with her own insecurities and fears about being good enough. In fact, it's because she likes you too much and you trigger all the things in her that she needs to heal. You're here to love and be loved. Do you feel all the love around you? So instead of thinking the worst because your ego is making you feel that way, The angels are asking you to feel all the love because it's all around you. Okay, so it's not that she doesn't want you, it's that she does want you and you're triggering her wounds. She's saying to you, please don't be with anyone else, I can't bear it. She does not want you with anyone else. She feels like you could have anyone. So she knows she has to step up, and she's closed off because she's going through her own fears and insecurities. She does want to open up to you, and she will in time. And she's doing that right now through the 5D realm. So even though she may not have physically opened up to you, spiritually she was doing. You may not have recognized it because I feel your ego was getting in the way. But this is why you see signs, synchronicities, you may hear music. She's communicating with you in other ways right now. I hope that helps, okay? Rob, I'm going to pull you a card. The card coming through for Rob here is, the more grateful you are, the more magic appears in your life. Your smile is beautiful, wear it at all times, and you deserve happiness and to have all of your dreams come true. So the angels are reassuring you that with gratitude and with self-love, and when you smile, the world smiles with you. You've also got coming through here, you've got the Fool, the risk, never be afraid to go for it. I feel this is what Avery's doing, gaining clarity on how to take the next steps forward towards you, to risk it all, to move forward. He's choosing his next steps wisely right now. And let me pull you a card from him to you. Too many, okay? Too many. Okay, I want one card, or, just a clear card. There we go. Yeah, please be mine. Please be mine. That's what he wants. He wants you to be his, and there's fear there. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to finish with a collective message, then I'm going to go off because I am getting hungry now. I've been on for 3 hours. So it's my breakfast time. So you are a magnet. What you give out, you get back. And what I'm really feeling here is I'm getting the energy of between now and 2027. So remember, what you're manifesting now, what you're thinking about now, what you're creating and asking for now is becoming your reality. And these are things that are going to manifest for you between now and 2027. So don't worry about the timings. This is about you knowing that in 2027, you're going to look back, and it's very likely that the things you're worried about now will not only be resolved, but you'll be living the life of your dreams. So remember that. So let go of the fear, let go of the struggle, and focus on peace. I hope this helps. I'm sending everyone so much love. Have a great day. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. I'm going to be live again tomorrow on Monday. So I'm sending everyone love. If anyone wants to reach out to me for a reading, you can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. Have a great day. I'm sending you lots of love, and I'll see you soon.